You hear that? That's the beat. That is the beat of the apes. Angry, panicked, and we are here to give them relief. How's it going? My name is Andrew. This is Professor Meatball, and we have a lot to cover right now. We have GameStop hovering just above 140. This is basically exactly where we left it last time, and we are now going to talk about exactly what does market close have in store for us. We also have the why is the 130,000 AI wrong, and why is that a good thing? If you guys have been part of this live stream earlier this morning, we talked about an AI that said 130,000 is the price for GME, and that is the moon price that people are expecting. Well, we want to do a little bit of DD about exactly why this is wrong. Now, if you guys joined us this morning, we talked about $800 as the price to beat. That is the price that a lot of people are saying it needs to be the price. It needs to get there. And why is that? Let's explain it in very simple English. We need to get to $800 in the next 2 days because within the next 2 days, we are going to see a lot of calls, options, deadlines. Now, if you understand calls as just an choice to be able to buy a stock at a specific price later on, this is something that could cause a gamma squeeze. And that is something that I talked about earlier today. And that is what we are also going to consider in this research that we're going to do together. Of course, we are going to look at the charts themselves and make sure that we are fully aware of what we are doing here. Apes, of course, have to be fully prepared here. I'm just going to do a quick audio check to make sure that my quality is okay. This volume seems okay, but I tried to up the quality of my stream. It doesn't seem like it is actually up, but good morning, actually good afternoon, most of you. It's still morning over here, but some people are saying morning bro from Australia. How's it going? I am going to do a quick check to make sure that my stream resolution is okay. One sec. Check the resolution. Current resolution is at 1600 times 900, which is not optimal. You guys stay right. You guys stay put. I'm going to be back in just a second. Okay, we probably are back. So, those of you who are here, welcome, welcome. Good morning. I am playing around with the stream. Some of you said that you would like it to be a 1080p. I'm working on it. I'm working with what we got here. But while those of you that are here, we're going to look at some of this DD from 5 hours ago, why the 130,000 AI is wrong, and why that's a good thing, cross-posted to WallStreetBets just 5 hours ago. All right, people, listen up, because I'm about to drop a whole can of Raymond level on your butts. But first, a bit about me. I was a young boy in Bulgaria. No, this DD has a master's in computer science and working on a PhD, so they know a fair amount about machine learning, and thought that they would enlighten all of the apes here about why 130,000 isn't just a meme. It is lunch money compared to what could be. And that's interesting. That's really fun to note. So first, we'll start with the main comment they've seen. 130,000 is the max. It could be anywhere in the confidence interval. Let me sit you down and talk to you about a little Greek letter called sigma. Now, sigma, or sigma, for those who can't understand anything other than the 26 you're taught in kindergarten, is used to represent how likely something is to happen. So the AI prediction here, boom, boom, baby, boom, this time series model that we saw from, I guess that was 16 days ago, it says that the 95% confidence interval, or 2 minus sigma, now that this means that it is something that 95% sure the price will fall within the area as shown. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not likely going to hit it. That's because a 5% chance that it's going to be higher. Now, you understand that the crayon lickers like to gamble on a 5% chance, but if I told you the chance was even higher, what would you guys think? Attendees? Get the baby powder for this DD. Interesting. So that The odds are, at least some of you know how machine learning works. So lots of numbers go in, attendees come out. You know what the numbers that went in didn't have? The ape factor. The model was trained on data from last year to January 20th. What this means is that the model is used to a market that doesn't have maximal ape power steering it. The model is playing by the old rules. When the hedgies say sell, you sell. In fact, if you click on the link above, you'll see the model predicted the last spike to a max of $250. You know what this is? Wrong. The model thinks 130,000 is a fair price for paper hands. It quite literally hasn't factored in all you beautiful bulls giving Wall Street a collective brain aneurysm. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure you at least have heard of the prisoner's dilemma, where you're expected to sell out your buddy because all the numbers tell you to, and that's what the model is working on. It thinks that you're going to sell your buddy out at 130K, maybe 200K, and if the carrot size of the bullocks on here has told me anything, I think we're going to see a big number since nobody's cashed out yet. That's an important point to note. And you know what? They can pay it. 100,000 a share is 10% of DTCC's assets, not including Citadel's or anyone else who is holding the thermonuclear Tendi bomb. They're going to try to find a source on exact worth of them, but they've seen sources that they've been insured for a lot more than 62T. This whole it'll crash the economy shit, is FUD designed to make you accept a little ball tickling instead of the, I can't say any of these words, you're about to get as you shove the adamantine rod down Wall Street's throats. By all means, accept 130,000 and a bit of whatever that is, and I'm aiming for every single one of the DTCC's, Citadel's, and whoever else's wives as they ride 500,000 tickets to Andromeda. Too long didn't read. Read this post. I know it doesn't have emojis. If that's because I'm typing on this computer, I'm not Googling the Unicode for emojis just to satisfy your inability to comprehend a complex sentence. And that's the end of that. That's one other machine learning graduate degree opinion on 130,000. If you guys are curious about exactly what is the point of this $800 figure and what is the point of this data scientist here telling you that we are holding tight, we are making waves, and we are being strong together. If you guys are curious about what is going on, then I have some news for you. I'm going to go over all of it, but first I'm going to check if my resolution is okay. Yep, that looks good. Looks good to me. Oh boy, so let's see. On the left, let's look through some of the chat while we look at the price of GameStop hover around 150. So we got McBro here. We got Melsiovsky. Hey Andrew, you're the best buddy. Thank you, man. Dissent says Meatball now reacts to words we have X likes. He knows when his tendies are coming. Yes, and that is why we are going to give Meatball his tendies right now. Meatball buddy. Here you go. He understands when his tendies are coming. There we go. It's 700 Club. Dang it, I'm late. What did I miss? We just covered a little bit about what another machine learning graduate degree thinks about the AI that predicts $130,000 is the squeeze price, is the moon price here. Welcome back, says Wallace Frey. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, Cyberburner, Andrew's stream, and the whole GME situation is the only thing keeping me going at the moment. Absolutely love the content. I appreciate that so much. Kimberly Lifestyle says, hi, Meatball. How's it going? Tom says the stream is good. Darla Liam says, can we trust that short report interest that got posted? You don't have to trust it. You just have to accept that it is out, right? We understand there are ways to manipulate the system. And one of the things that I want to be able to focus on is the fact that we understand that ETFs can hide the short interest rate. We can also understand that there's a lot of other ways to manipulate the price. But if we have that all in terms of brain power now warbling in your head, we can start beating the other paper handlers and all of the other people who are just a little scared, who are just a little more feckle. And look at this red across the board. The markets are not feeling good. And you would imagine that these meme stocks would be the first to start tumbling in a bad market, right? No, wrong. It is up 63% right now on the day. That is up from $90 yesterday when it was up 100% from 45. AMC is now feeling a little bit of a sell-off here at $9, but GME is still solidly strong in 150. Now remember, the last time we talked about resistances and supports, the line of resistance that I drew here was 140. Seems like it is now a new level of support. GME dares not dip too far below this level without bouncing directly off. So we are here. We are not going to stop fighting until we have the proper tools to understand when the squeeze is about to be squoze. That is why we have a lot more information here. We have a Walter Bloomberg here that says GameStop short sellers estimated to have lost 818 million on their bearish bets on Wednesday. Ortex, right? Short sellers lost 800 million yesterday when it was 91. I say let's make it 20 billions by lunchtime. Where are your tendies now, hedgies? We also have an important news from the people who are saying, hey, do not panic. The amount of apes with absolutely not a single idea of how the market works is amazing. Yesterday, we've seen apes ask why the price stopped moving after hours. Now we are seeing apes calling trading halts manipulation. Listen up. Pre-market is this time. Open market is this time, and after hours is this time. Trading halts happen when a stock price moves up or down too quickly. Stop panicking. Stop looking at the price every second. We get it. You're excited. There are hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of apes here who have been in on this for a month or longer. Nothing's changed. Stay the course. And that is a friendly opinions from your friendly neighborhood Reddit creator. Of course, Meatball understands this is the time that we have to make a disclaimer. None of this is financial advice, and we are only talking from the heart directly to you, Meatballer Nation. Let's go into the live chat and keep watching the charts here. We have James Trott asking, hey man, is it normal for call options to be so disproportionately expensive compared to other stocks at the same price? No, it shouldn't be. This is all uncharted territory. That's a great question. Leon Hartenberg says, you are really helping me keep my nerves. My man, thanks for that. The dip just now has me in goosebumps. Keep up the good work. You are like a shrink to me. Well, we are here to say friendly, calm, smooth talking data scientists here to try to get everybody's nerves under control. ALMO question. If I have a contract for 10 calls on UVXY that expires tomorrow, when I sell it, will I get the money immediately? Someone answer me, please. Well, if you do action on your call, you should be able to get that immediately. However, this is not a question about GME. We're talking about GME right about now. Alexander Antonio says, looks like we struggling to make another momentum to break 200. That is true. We have been struggling all day, but the momentum is there. The volatility is there. It's not like it's trading sideways like it has been for a couple of days. Is GME going to moon tomorrow? That is the point of this video. We are looking at GME. We are trying to make heads and tails of the price movements, the actions that it has been going in the last few hours of open market hours, but nothing really compares to how the after hours and pre-market motions were. Look at that. Everything in this tinted blue is after hours and pre-market, and there was a lot more movement on GME just a couple of hours ago. Ghost says most contracts expire Fridays, so I might not sell AMC till tomorrow. That's true. Cole Beardshaws, do you really believe there's going to be 800 by market close? This is the question that we're asking here, right? In my opinion, it is going to be a hard won battle if we do get up to 800, but there is a reason why we must get to $800. And let me just walk through it again in case one of you has not yet seen it. There. So If GameStop hits 800 before 226, we will trigger the mother of all short squeezes. So if GameStop, as we learned from the last spike to 483, it was not the short squeezing, as Melvin admitted to the congressional hearing, that they did not cover, and the spike was from gamma. If you do not know, this gamma squeeze occurs because of call options. As the prices surges, market makers are forced to write more calls and buy shares before they even become available, surging the price higher. This is a different kind of squeeze than I have been explaining on my channel, but the forces at play are exactly the same. People are curious about exactly where the price is going to go, but if it does go up to 800, every single call option that is under or equal to 800 is going to be in the money. So therefore, a lot of buying will have to happen, and when that happens, tendy land, and that is only the gamma squeeze, which is something that has occurred in the past. The past few months was a gamma squeeze, not a short squeeze. The shorts have not yet been covered, according to the FINRA report. If you guys watched all the way until the end of the live stream yesterday, that was the FINRA report, came out with 60.35%. Either way, that the percentage is high. Only 20% of the short interest disappeared, and even then we have to be curious about how they were able to cover even up to 20% of it. Okay, we're still looking at GameStop, of course. Let me go through the chat. Celine is saying, what's the reason, Andrew? Well, we're talking through a couple of the reasons of why we need to get to $800 by today or tomorrow. It's that the call options are going to be, that's their deadline. MVS Funhouse GME is such a powerful force. It will not stop given its potential in the multi-billion-dollar industry. So many great things happening at GME management in its restructuring plans. Chantal, hey, how's it going? Bought back in again at 139 with profits from this morning, playing with house money now. It's not a lot of shares, but every little bit helps. Chantal made $700 this morning, selling at 160. Congratulations, welcome back in. None of this is financial advice. I'm just gonna give you congratulations because that's my opinion. We have someone that says, oh, Dominic's is here. Dominic's, what's going on? Meatball is too cute. I agree. People die because hedge fund. People lost life-saving because hedge fund. Kids even lost their lunch money because of hedge fund. Eye for an eye. Hedge fund must pay back. If you guys had your parents get laid off in 08 because of what the hedge funds irresponsibly did to the economy, now is the chance to really put a message out. We are not to be messed with. We are not going to back down. We are here because we like the stock so much that we will fight for it until the end, right? This is exactly what the message that we want to put out. Make it clear. We want to explain exactly what's going on here. That's the point of this channel. But if you are here also just to talk to the apes and make sure that you are in good hands, this is the resolution right here. You are in good hands. Let's see. Got some questions here. James Trott, if Volkswagen got squeezed over 800 in 2010 off 13% interest, shouldn't GameStop and AMC both be more than capable of doing it? Great question. There are a lot of interesting caveats with the Volkswagen squeeze, of course, that they had Porsche and the German government help out. But it is important to note that short squeezes have easily occurred in the past. Nothing, of course, is quite like the historical reaches of GameStop. And GameStop is, that's the reason why it is in the most important part of history. You and I are making history right now. A. Alamo says, I think it has a good chance to hit 200. Rose says they just bought GME at 144. We have... If it hits 800, don't sell. Remember, if it hits 800 in the next 2 days, it is because we were able to get the message out clearly enough. My problem is that I think too much says, just tuned back in. Thanks for taking the time with us today. Can you please go over the current spread bid-ask situation for GME? We are currently going through all of the GME questions that we have, as well as the DD coming from our GME and the WallStreetBets. So not a lot from WallStreetBets because, unfortunately, the landscape of WallStreetBets has changed recently. Okay. Dominic says, bought 2 calls on GME yesterday before the launch. Cost $500. Sold at $4,500 this morning. Still have 1 call and we'll write it off. Currently up $5,500 on that one. Congratulations, Dominics. Very smart play. We have Brandon Robinson saying, I'm not a financial advisor though, so take my word with a grain of salt. I wonder what you mentioned. Gambit says, where can I listen to the AMC earnings call? And when will you be listening to it after the markets close on your live stream? I'm going to go find it. One of you send it to me on Instagram or Discord, and we will listen to it together. Workphone says, exit bad Robinhood, transfer into good WeBull. Yes, go ahead, and where my mouse is right now is also probably near where the live chat is. Go ahead and click that. Data scientist approved. It's the real-time tool that I'm using to be able to see the price, trade after hours, trade pre-market, and it gives you 2 free stocks on the same time. Chronic Hay says, Andrew, I missed you, but mostly Meatball. That's fair. We are really here just to mainly look at Meatball. He is a good boy, just chilling in the back. We have a spammer that I have to hide now. Mathematically, the squeeze has not happened yet because there's plenty of shorts yet to be covered, right? This is from the FINRA report. Now, the main reason why people are considering that the second kind of squeeze, which is the gamma squeeze that we are playing with right now, is a completely different kind of squeeze, is because these are based on call options, not based on short interest. I'm stressed, says Sky Guy Gaming. More dogs, please. Yes, if you are familiar, we look at your Instagram dogs. I am going to drop a dog up on the live stream. 9090 Gate. I have not been able to show off his dog. Actually, I did get to show off his dog, Damien. But let us look at Damien again. Damien, please grace us with your beautiful presence. Thank you, Damien. All right, if you want your dog to be featured, just go ahead and send your dog over to me on Instagram. Even if you don't have a dog, I appreciate a follow either way. All right, Martin K, do you think AMC is in a good spot to make a squeeze happen? I read some China investors exited and let the hedge funds clear their positions mostly. What's your opinion? I haven't read that article, but my opinion on AMC is that it's in a fairly bullish position as well. It has a lot of great things going for it. However, this is mostly news about theaters reopening and not necessarily, excuse me, and not necessarily like factual like value that AMC is yet delivering, but the future is bright. So the earnings report will be coming out very soon, and if we can jump on it together, give AMC a piece of the spotlight, we can easily learn together what to expect from AMC's earning report, which it is expected to beat. Surf a Smurf says, Momana, you must chill these smooth brains with my Samoyed I sent you on Instagram. Sure, we'll get to your dog as well. Max8500 is a member. Thank you for joining. Hey, Andrew, I love your videos and streams, but what happens when GME... Dog? What happens when GME and everyone is chilling on his own private island? Will you still be streaming? Yes. Yes, I will. We're not going to stop this family. It is one of the best ways to be able to connect with people so like-minded, so in-depth learning together. Of course, I would still be streaming. And of course, if you guys want to be able to catch each live stream as it comes out, make sure to hit that bell button after you hit that subscribe button right down below. Ramesh says, hey man, thanks for your support. Bought 41.25 last week. Appreciate that. Cisco says, can you still buy and sell while transferring from Robinhood to WeBull? Yes, you can. You just have to fund it with another funding source, either a bank account or something similar. Let's see. Jason says, haha, just to say not all Jasons are bad. Fair enough. This Jason is pretty darn good. We have someone asking, do you think GME will hit 200 today? GME did hit 200 earlier in the after hours, right after market closed yesterday. My prediction was that it would be having a hard time crossing the resistance of 175, but I would imagine that it would close somewhere around there instead. We are trying to push it past 800 though, which is why all of you are here. We are having the ape army talk to each other, make sure that the word is out, make sure that the more likes we get this video, the more treats Meatball gets. So first of all, Meatball. you get a treat. But second of all, importantly, we are getting the word out to apes that we are holding tight, not paper handing. You are not alone. We are in it together. Edward says, hi from Austin, Andrew. How's it going? I hope you're staying safe. I hope Austin doesn't weathering the storm right now. We have Sky Guy Gaming. I sent you my pupper on Instagram, Sky Rasmussen. Let's look at your pupper right now. Sky Rasmussen. If you guys do have your dogs that you would like to send to me, this is a perfect time to give your dog the time in the limelight. So this is Sky's dog. This is his doggy Cash, named after Johnny Cash. I think this picture is a little cuter. There we go. And that's a picture of Sky. He's going to be gracing us on the live stream. If you guys are just joining us, GameStop is hovering around 136, just dipped below that level of support that has been bouncing off of 140 all day. And this is not necessarily all bad news, because normally we would see that this level is hard for a GameStop to cross. And so we are crossing our fingers, hoping that GameStop is going to be rising above 200 today. But if it doesn't, it just needs to go past another barrier that I've put here, which is what it was hard, which it actually decided to bounce off of earlier at 130 EST. Don't say I never specifically warned you. Let's see. So we got GME needs to go to 500. We got your pup is waiting for 800 as well. That's true. Look at him back there. Could you see my pupper 2 says Danny Canosa? Sure. Just let me know which Instagram handle you are. One of no other says, I missed the dip to 130. What are the next resistance levels today for those wanting to buy in? So the next resistance levels are 175. But if you're talking about levels of support, well, right now there are very few levels of support between 62 and 140, but it did bounce off the mental level of support of $100. So when it tried to break lower than $100, it was supported by that number. Neil Barra says people want to see their dog. Mohammed, YouTube. Andrew, we really appreciate you. I appreciate you, Mohammed. Animate the Wrath. GME needs to go up to 500. Does take a little bit of patience. Thomas says, what website are you using? I do get this question asked a lot, and the answer is check up right on the live chat here for your WeBull app. It is entirely free. This is the app that I'm using right here, and if you fund your account with $100, you get to have 2 free stocks. Maybe one of them is going to be GameStop, Game Stonk, and it is a lot better than Robinhood in a lot of different ways. The problem is I think too much said, can't wait to see the volume for the rest of the reading day. Will it be like yesterday? I think so. I agree. The volume today is trading up and down like hotcakes. We do see that almost every other stock on the market is feeling the burn. Afria down 7%, Tilray down 11%, Sundial down 5%. We even have large blue chips like Amazon down 3%, and it's getting dicey about exactly what is a safe investment. But if you were waiting to get into Bitcoin, now might be an excellent time. It is at 48,900. This is down $700 on the day. It's a good feeling to be able to start investing into Bitcoin. If you want a best place to put your Bitcoin, make sure that you click the BlockFi link in the description. Okay, so Liberty Springs. Can you explain why Melvin Capital puts on GME were up to 6 million total last week? Is that how they push the price down? I would say puts is part of the equation, but 1.5 million shares of GME were borrowed yesterday to short, and that is likely a big reason why GME was suppressed. These ETFs that are being shorted are also a big reason why GME's price continues to dip. If you guys did not catch up to that analysis, let me make sure that we cover it. So if you guys, right now, if you're just joining the chat, we are covering the reason why the dip is going on. So the reason for the dip, they are shorting multiple ETFs with massive amounts of shares. Siete, thank you for the super. I do appreciate it. Every super comes with a treat for Meatball. There you go. Nom 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 nom. So, zero shorts available for GME right now. They borrowed over 2.1 million shares to short for yesterday and today. Fintel, checking my browser. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So, zero short shares available on Fintel. Here, zero short shares available on Fintel right here. This is some real Sherlock sleuthing. Someone on the live chat was actually brought us to our attention early. So there you go, right? People, the Meatballers Nation really is here to tell you guys the real news. The next part of this story is that they actually predicted this in their post from yesterday. We can also cover their DD from yesterday as well. A lot of edits. Wow. The main point is that there are 350,000 shares short in IJR, 450,000 in XRT, which is a video that I covered very recently, 6,000 in VIOG, 4,500 in RWJ, 20,000 in VIOV, and then plenty more. They are putting GME into ETFs and then shorting them. Also, they borrowed 1.5 million GME shares to short yesterday. But there was no huge drop-off or sell volume that would indicate that they already shorted those. That means they are now using these shorts as well as the ETFs. So they're just blindly shorting the GME while trying to obfuscate the other shorts that they have. We have actually a couple of extra edits. Edit 6, XRT holdings increased from 3% yesterday to 9% today. XRT is almost 200% short sold at the moment. CBOE volatility index rose 16% and the whole market is taking dips right now. This is exactly what happened back in January in the first gamma squeeze. This is a good sign. We also have CBOE volatility index rose 25%. That's a huge indication. Also, tech stocks are in deep red again, probably hedge funds selling other assets to prepare for huge buys of GME. Hedge funds are ready for it. If they are signaling that the squeeze might be very, very soon, then everybody that's been doubting you, your friends, your family, my parents for sure, have been doubting that the squeeze is going to be squoze soon. Why would the hedge funds do this preparation if it wasn't about to happen very, very soon? Next, because lots of people are asking this DD prepare for a prediction today, here's what they think is going to happen. There are a lot of options in between 135 and 250, around 70,000. I think it's going to be part of the options chain prediction from yesterday. Institutions are going to try to drive up the price in about 45 minutes from now, 3 p.m. EST. So that actually happened. That actually happened 18 minutes ago. Take into consideration that on our way up, there are gonna be about 2 to 3 trading halts. If we close above $200, then there are 60,000 options becoming ITM. That means over 6 million shares could be bought in an instant if those options are going to be exercised. So the $200 mark is the one that institutions want to close above in order for the gamma squeeze to happen in full extent tomorrow. So their prediction is we are going to close between $200 and $220 with a sudden spike in price and volume starting around 3 p.m. EST. So this is just a thought, no financial advice. You heard it here. GME is hovering around 130 right now, and the price prediction of this Redditor is $200 to 220. At a 10, added up all the shorts at the opening, 18 million. Yes, shares were sold short at the beginning of the market. The fact that we are still running up shows that hedgies can't say that word, but you fully understand it here, that this is the information that should be circulated right now, right? All of these tech stocks are in deep, deep red. It is the hedge funds getting ready, getting the capital necessary to be able to buy up these GME shares. And the more that they buy, the more that GameStop will start to moon. This is just the cold, hard facts. Guerrilla Warfare, cool name. Yo, Andrew, let's take us to the moon. We got Tyler Drum. What if NVIDIA bought into GME and converted them all to PC stores with NVIDIA Direct GPU sales? Hire me, I'll save your company. Tyler's got some ideas. We got AMC isn't looking so good. Hope y'all are in GME. Let's look at our brother AMC. AMC is currently down 3% on the day. I mean, this is a little bit of a blip of what has happened in the last few days, up 15% on and on and on. So I wouldn't be too concerned if I was in AMC. However, GME is still holding tight. Matthew Curry says, I've loved every moment of this. Yes, savor it. This is history in the making. We are here. We are in force. Oh wait, let's see. Siete says, loaded up on GME, $800 calls. Big ape after I paper-handed for a 3K loss. My apologize. A Tesla puts printing. Today's white collar crime. Phone tone, photo knees. Andrew Mo Money. What are the chances? What are the chances going back to 40 already? It went up so quickly. What are the chances of going back down to 40? Pretty low. Because of the way the hedge funds are preparing, it's unlikely that it's going to happen in the next few days, really. Laura Gaming, how are you so calm, Andrew? I'm sweating bullets praying I didn't make a mistake. We can't make a mistake if we are all here getting ready, learning about investments, and fully fueling up on the GME dips today. I hope you guys are feeling confident, right? None of this is financial advice, but the only thing that I can advise you is to stay calm and remember, this is part of the process. Jay, thank you for this super. Can you please give us a link for that post you're reading? Sure, I can. For you, Jay, there you go. We also have some more information because there is people who want to donate for hedge funds for dinner. We got someone donating $100,000 to a cancer hospital if GME hits 500 plus. This is a bit personal for me, and I want to help those more unfortunate than us. Sounds like a little someone who said that earlier on the live stream as well. The amount, we also covered what you should not panic about, including trading halts and when the price moves up and down during the after hours. And as a reminder, GameStop short sellers have already lost $818 million on their bearish bets, according to Ortex. This is the cost of doing bad business. You get roasted at the end of it. And if you guys are part of the ape army, which all of you watching this, I'm sure you are, I think it's time to smash that subscribe button right down below, and let's get this channel up to 20,000 subs. This is the journey that we're trying to work on. You are investing in yourself. We are learning together. And if that sounds like a good deal to you, that's because I think it is. And we are going to learn a ton together. So while I set up for this next part, go ahead and keep looking at that stonk, $135, fluctuating up and down. It is not an easy ride, right? We are still hovering around that level of resistance at $140. Not an easy ride at all. And yet we are in it. We are still here with all of the reassurances for the apes. We are diamond handing with you. We are holding tight with you. And this is the message that we want to be able to bring. People are asking for the link. I'll send it again. There you go. Okay. Spanked. Okay, is buying GME now at $134 a good level of support? If the DD we read has a price prediction of $200, you are looking at a risk reward of either dropping down, because there is no real level of support below $140 other than dropping to $100, which is where it bounced off from earlier today. So if you think about that, the reward is 200 to 220 by the end of the day, and the risk is dropping to $100 or slightly below that. So as of right now, your risk is slightly less than your reward. However, not financial advice, just giving you a sense of exactly what the price could be in the beginning or the end of the day. We got Meatball's not even phased, sleeping through it because he's read the DD. Meatball is always sending me good vibes and good info because he is not worried at all. Look at this face. Look at that. That's the face of a dog that clearly understands that there is nothing to fear but fear itself. Let's make sure that we get another dog featured on the live stream. Earlier we looked at Cash, named after Johnny Cash. Now we have, if you send me disappearing messages, I can't see your dogs. We have a dog from yesterday from James Trot. This is a cute little doggo. I don't see the dog's name, but we in here. Look at that dog. Thank you, James, for sending us your dog. Let's see. We got more in the live chat right now. Justin Dulay, friendly reminder that AMC closed above $9 yesterday, and we were all ecstatic. Don't have paper hands, have patience, right? Numbers are just numbers right now. AMC might not be doing as good as GME. However, the time in the limelight AMC had earlier, like 2 days ago, everyone was like, what happened to GME? What happened to GME? Remember, everyone will have their time in the limelight soon. Lee says, what is my opinion on Corgi Beach Day? I love going to CorgiCon, which is a phenomenon here in the Bay Area where people just go and chill on a beach with a bunch of corgis. Meatball is the tallest corgi there because he's a half golden. And yeah, very, very good at the races, although he's not really good at finding the finish line. Jeff says, you are once again looking very handsome today, Andrew. Thank you, Jeff. I do appreciate that. Step 1 Buzz says GME equals grow more every day. Very true. Danny says, sent you mine. It won't disappear this time. Thank you. One of no others says, thank you. Was just concerned some people dump stocks at end of day, like scalpers and day traders. They're likely, there's bigger fish to fry right now. There are bigger concerns that everyone has. Elliot, thank you for the super. Bag holder of 60 shares of GME at 180, holding till we reach the moon. Yeah, we are 100% ready to reach the moon. PS, love the streams and content. Congrats on your recent growth. Thank you so much. It's all 100% thanks to all of you ready to jump on the live stream to learn and to grow with this community. I do appreciate every single one of you that smashed that subscribe button in the future and in the past and in the and I guess the only thing that's left is the current. So if you guys are currently smashing that subscribe button, I thank you kindly. Malover says, what are your predictions for tomorrow if it doesn't reach 200 today? If it doesn't reach 200 today, I'm imagining that it's going to pierce back through 140 and hover around 140 to 175. Now, I do think that poetically it should close around the 169 number that it started the day with. However, even if it is up 50% on the $90 figure that it was up yesterday, that's still great growth. 100% growth yesterday, 50% growth today. Like, what other stock is going to perform, especially now during the great market downturn that we are currently facing? Let's look at like a big tech. The F in FANG stands for Facebook. Facebook down 3%, Amazon down 3%. Every one of these stocks is down 3%. You are seeing a compounded 3% drop in all of your portfolios, including mine and maybe your retirement funds as well. The market is not doing well unless you put all your money into GameStop. Rose says, will I be here tomorrow? I'll be here every dang day. Of course. I've been live streaming daily for a couple of weeks now. It is tiring, but I love being here with you guys. And as long as GameStop is making moves, I will be here. Patience is key, says Noodle Soul. Yes, he has the soul of the noodles. I understand patience is key. Step 1 Buzz, squeeze by end of tomorrow. Heard it here first. Let's see. Rose already answered your question. Ryan Wigglesworth, awesome name. Volume is slow right now, ready for some peak levels coming up into power hour. 2,300 of you, how's it going? Good afternoon. Let's get going. Appreciate the doges, says Nick J Beats. William Jones, is AMC being laddered down just like GameStop had been before its gamma squeeze? AMC might just be losing out on momentum because people are so FOMO'd into GameStop. The more coverage on GameStop right now is like, we hear GameStop people get mad when we talk about AMC. This is the exact same problem with AMC getting distracted by GameStop. However, the stakes are not the same because AMC is in a completely different place with all of the short interest, all of the momentum of the congressional hearing, and a couple of other factors that GME clearly is in a league of its own. The bank rober says, time to eat my crayons. Oh boy. Laura Gaming says, can we get the likes up for Andrew Mo Money on this daily stream? Bring him some love. I do appreciate that. Looks like we crossed 400 likes at some point, probably a while ago. Let's give Meatball some treats. Every like on this stream not only brings another ape onto the stream, but also gives us some love for Meatball and the treats. The One Minds DFV not only has not bought AMC, his portfolio is on YouTube. DFV, also known as Roaring Kitty, deep effing value. He has been taking care of GME, Papa GME, for a very long time, including even when he was on the congressional hearing, when he showed up on screen, GME started peaking 10%, broke out, and then dropped all the way back down after he after he left the screen. Very sad. People are asking if it's too late to get in. The stock market is not. Let's answer the question this way. Do you mean too late to get in before the squeeze? Because the squeeze has not closed yet. Let's be clear. Short interest rates were reported yesterday. They were solid, just 20% down from 80 to 60. Even if these numbers are deflated in some way, that's still amazing. Even if it's deflated, that's amazing. That is really important to note. Let's get another dog over here. If you guys want your dog to be featured in the live stream, go ahead and send me a message. We got Hunter, but Hunter is in a disappearing message from Chris Catchum, so I cannot show Hunter. We got cute dog pictures, but from Scott is Golf. Make sure to note what the name of your dog is, but this is Scott is Golf's dog right there, very cute. Ryan's Wigglesworth, I liked your name, and I knew there's a reason I liked your name. It's because you joined as a member in the future. I should have known. If you guys did want to support the channel, the best way is to give a direct donation from Venmo or PayPal. It's Andrew Coin in both of those situations. However, you can also go ahead and join like a member, like Ryan just did. All cool Ryans do this, or go to Patreon and join there. We got a super from XPelfin. Thank you so much. Is GME going to hit 200 bullishly? Yes, we do believe it to be true. However, it might have to be in after hours because the markets are closing in less than 30 minutes. Sage Macenti, is WeBull still paying the switch over fees for Robinhood? Trying to get my friend to switch over. I know that they were paying when I was joining WeBull, but I'm not 100% sure now. But if you can report back, I would really appreciate it. FJ Honey Badger, thank you for the super chat asking a data scientist, when I sell me 13 shares of GME for $1.3 million, how long will it take to withdraw from Robinhood at 10K a day limit? 10K takes 10 days to do 100K, takes 100 days to do a million, and then that's 130 days. That was good math. Nice. Mathematics. I love math. Joe and Michelle Ayler says, yes, WeBull pays fees as of yesterday. Boom, you heard it here. Get off of Robinhood, quick, jump the boat, click this link right here, and you will be able to get this technical analysis app. It also trades stocks before market and after hours. It really works. Surface Smurf says, Coco Samoyed must chill these smooth brains. Surface Smurf, what is your Instagram handle? And I'll find your dog. Joseph Cabusa says, hello, my friend. I'm new to your stream. Can you please explain a little bit, how do you trade? Or if you even trade at all? Yes, I do trade. What we look at when we do technical analyses is momentum, really important. Perceptions, that's why I always look into the news, and as well as whether or not the price right now reflects the actual value of the stock. Right? But right now is a bit of an unprecedented wave of stocks getting shorted, or at the very least having the possibility of squeezing either through a gamma squeeze and call options, or from the sheer amount of stocks that have been shorted as a percent of all stocks available. So this is why we are talking about the economics and the investment psychology behind all of these shorts. Great question. Let's see. WeBull paying up to $100 on initial transfer of at least 2K. Yep, there you go. let's look. So AMC is down 10%. Unfortunately, this is just a caveat of not being in the limelight right now. But GameStop is still up a solid 46%. Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank talks about GameStop. Let's look real briefly. And I lost it. Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank talks about GameStop. We have Jason Raznick and O-Shares ETF Investments Chairman Kevin O'Leary participated in a YouTube discussion with O-Shares CEO Connor O'Brien Thursday, that's today, covering topics such as Reddit's WallStreetBets potential economic recovery trades and the recent volatility in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Raznick discussed the crazy trading action in GameStop Core and Benzinga's coverage of the surreal story behind the volatility on its live YouTube channel. Very cool. Obviously, the Wall Street bettors were behind this for a long while, but the day Andrew left from Citron Research was going public about his short thesis. His Twitter video wasn't working. He came live on our show when we had 600 viewers on the show. Within 8 minutes, the Wall Street Bets guys showed up. We had 13,000 to 15,000 people in there going crazy. Yeah, that does make sense. That's why there's 2,300 of you currently in the chat right now. We are in force to we are here and we are gonna learn one way or another. Raznick said Benzinga users are following COVID-19 developments closely. Consensus, this is not really about GameStop. Not about GameStop. Blah, blah, blah. We're talking about GameStop here. We are following the charts of GameStop closely. It seems like it has just dipped below 130. It is now at 125, still up 35% on the day. We have a news article that we should look at. But first we have to acknowledge this excellent super. The One Mind says there's a huge danger in buying stocks like AMC that have nothing to do with value stocks like DFV's portfolio. Everyone is split up, confused, losing money. Great point. Thanks for adding to the discourse. Here's some delicious treats for Meatball. Put your thoughts in the live stream without spamming. Thank you in advance. 4 tips for traders who want to leap into GameStop or other meme stocks. Before jumping back into the rocky waters of the meme stock trade, Wall Street veteran Troy Gaysky says that momentum traders should remember 4 key things right now if they want to protect your money. More important for investors to understand is the industry or the institutional investor as a whole has done a triple check of what their short exposure looks like. Since then, there have been more focus on how crowded a particular short is. You want to avoid that when you can, Gaysky, who is the co-chief investment officer at Skybridge Capital, told Yahoo Finance Live. Seems like GameStop is dipping. Why did GME dip? 5. Okay. Spooky times. We are seeing a GameStop dip of below 130. Now it went past 120. Of course, there are no levels of support here, so this is just free fall territory. It has gone to 115. Seems to be struggling. Might be supported here, but let's find out. Helm's Deep. This is Helm's Deep, guys. Fly, you fools. No. This is remember, stay calm, you guys. Everyone stay calm. Let's just read this article. Don't look at the price right now. Gaysky added 2 is to move up to market cap to minimize risk. 3 is to become diversified. 4 is if you really are about hedging systemic risk, which is something that people are getting more concerned with, given the high levels of equity multiples. There is nothing wrong with using S&P 500 futures or ETFs. See, as we read that paragraph, GameStop has returned back to 120. Everyone stay as calm as you can. Mike G, thank you for the super. Ladder attacks on AMC and GME. Very likely one of the easiest ways for hedge funds to try to manipulate the price before the markets close. And it's getting harder and harder to make them answer for these malicious practices. At least for the past 24 hours, traders in so-called meme stocks appear to be ignoring such sage advice. These heavily shorted stocks, especially the struggling retailer GameStop, rose to fame in late January during a surge in retail trading volume on Robinhood, and comments on Reddit helped drive up their prices. 2,500 of you, how's it going? GameStop shares exploded once again, 77% to $161 on Thursday, which is today, following a 104% pop on Wednesday. Traders have speculated that the resignation of GameStop CFO Jim Bell on Wednesday suggests big changes are in the works at the struggling retailer. Those changes may be driven by Chewy founder Ryan Cohen, who recently won 3 seats on GameStop's board and owns more than 12% of the stock. And he must be happy today. That's why the ice cream machine is working now. Someone is asking me about natural language, which is a very cool. And we have people like John too saying, I want my money to fly to the moon. Ask Deco, why do they keep getting away with manipulating the market? If you have the money, you get to decide where the market goes, unfortunately. But stay calm. We're reading an article. Watch the price down in the corner below, but don't make any hasty choices, okay? None of this is financial advice. You can do whatever you want, but try not to be hasty. Okay, even with the latest pop, GameStop shares are still well shy of $380, record high hit during the short-covered fueled buying mayhem that unfolded in late January. Meanwhile, hopes for the complete overhaul at GameStop sparked similar optimism on other meme stocks such as AMC and COS. The reasoning, the volatile trading activity in these last 5 weeks could spur executive shakeups in the companies in question too, amid their weak fundamentals. All right, Bagaste suggests that the renewed upward thrust in meme stocks would be short-lived, hence the need for traders to be more rational with these trades than they were in the January buying frenzy. Hey, does it look like it's been short-lived yet? We have been living all day watching the markets rise up and down, and it certainly doesn't seem like we are anywhere close to stopping. Right, we have been above $140, which was the resistance level for most of the day, and now as the markets are closing, it is the time that we are gonna watch malicious actors and bad actors try and take advantage of the situation. But never fear, we are here to talk level-headedly and give a clear understanding of what is yet to come. Those of you who are just joining, welcome, welcome. Smooth Brains Hodl, look at Samoyed on IG. Surfa Smurf, Coca Samoyed. Let's look at Surfa Smurf's Samoyed. If you do have dog pictures to send me, this is the time to make sure that you look at some dog pictures, because we have already done a lot of research on what the stock is going to do. So when at the end of it, we just have to stay calm. Surf a Smurf. Look at that Samoyed. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Samoyed. Put that Samoyed in the chat. There we go. Send your dogs to me on Instagram. I like Samoyeds. Here we go. The stonk is had a little bit of turmoil, dropped all the way down to $112 and change. Now all the way back at that 130 level where it is hovering currently. Not gonna lie, the dips today have been spooky, says Charlie Brooks. Yeah, but it's not even Halloween yet, guys. It's not even Halloween. We got Nikolai Ninja. Remember to eat and drink because after hours is going to be lit. Oh yes, that's right. Thank you for the super snap beats. Did you know that Blockbuster still had stocks? They spiked in January and February of this year. This is true. Thanks for the super. They are currently not in the limelight right now, and perception is everything, of course. AMC dips is still down 10%. Unfortunately, that did not recover based on our best efforts in the in the 15 minutes prior to after hours beginning. Jacqueline Lim says, Lim Jacqueline on Instagram. My floofy doggo's name is Mau Mau. Oh, that's cute. Lim Jacqueline. Let's look at your dog. Lim Jacqueline. How do you spell that? All right. Nope. Hold on. Wait. Lim Jacqueline with a K. Where's that dog? Well, I can't see your dog, but maybe I've misspelled your profile. Anyway, we are still looking at GameStop, $123 right now. It is still moving up and down. We see that the RSI is actually holding on pretty steadily. Thank you so much for the super. Can you please share a link of the doc you referring for short squeeze analysis? Really like the good vibes here. Thank you, Duraj. We only have good vibes here. In terms of the short squeeze analysis, I am not 100% sure which one you're referencing to. So I'm just going to share them all. Here's one. And then here's this one. I think you're talking about this one. There you go. Jacqueline Lim says that she DM'd me. Okay, let us look at her dog. We're looking at dogs here because one, we love dogs, and two, it helps us not go so crazy when we have a lot of turbulence right before after hours starts. Thank you for the super, 1972 Miami Dolphins. What is a gamma squeeze? Can you explain for simple ape as I would love to. So the gamma squeeze in this situation is all due to call options. Now the call option is, in simple terms, something you could buy, and it buys you the privilege of being able to buy a certain stock at a price that you set later. Right? So it's entirely up to you, and it could be, if, for example, if you buy a call option on GameStop, it could go upwards of however much money you think GameStop will be worth, right? You're not going to buy the stock at that price if the stock currently trades at less than that price, right? That's just logic. If you buy a call option at, let's say, $300, you're not going to cash it in if the cost of GameStop is still $100. But if it does become $800, every single call option before that's less than $800 are going to be actioned upon, and that deadline is coming up tomorrow. So if we get GameStop up above $800, that is going to cause millions of shares to be actioned on, which means a lot of buying motion, which means a lot of upwards price momentum. That is a gamma squeeze. Thank you for the super. R.Ray4444, hoping you can answer this question, but what are the risks with buying high dividend yield stonks for passive income like Psek? I don't have a lot of visibility on that. I did do one dividend stonk video earlier in my YouTube channel. It's actually one of my very first videos. It was about from a month or 2 months ago. I would start there, and then I would do a little bit more research on dividend research yielding stocks overall. We got people saying, love your content, bro, keep it up. DMing me your dogs. Yes, I like dogs. Give me your dogs. Skirt says, check your Instagram DM. My boy Charlie just turned 2 years old today. Heck yeah, Skirt. Let me see if I can find you. I have 30 plus dogs that I have to look at. Skirt, do you have a what is your Instagram title? I do want to say happy birthday to your dog, Skirt. Jamie Roby says, just sent you a pic of my new pup. I have a lot of dog photos. If you send me a disappearing message though, I cannot find it. Let's see. So we got Zoe and Wyatt. And then a friend's dog, Otto from Russia. I think Otto is going to be the dog that we feature right now. Keep on sending your dogs over. We'll get to each of them eventually because they're all such good boys. Can I zoom in? There we go. Otto, the Russian dog, he is hacking your election. That's a joke. That's a joke. Is it possible for the squeeze to happen after hours? It certainly felt like it was going to happen yesterday during after hours. GameStop has only 10 minutes to achieve a price prediction of greater than 200. Not very likely unless the same 10-minute shenanigan that happened yesterday is going to happen today. It is down $50 from where it opened at $169. However, it is still up 30% on the day, so this is not a bad day for GameStop at all. Everyone look at the action from January 21st to the 4th of February. Calm down and hold. It's harder keeping conversation when GME is falling as opposed to the other way around. What's the other way around? When GME is rising? It's much harder when GME is rising. I like to see it. I like to just talk about GME exclusively if the price is rising. But if it is falling, it's much harder to stop looking. Oh my God, guys, like the stream, says Latin guy. Yeah, give it. PayPal now? What's going on with PayPal? I do want to see PayPal real quick. PayPal down 4%. Yeah, that's pretty boring. That's not anything. Just down 4%. I do have PayPal stock, so that's not good for me. Kyle says, can you look at my dog Riley? Insta Kyler So, sure. Kyler So. Boop. As of right now, wow, I got big. We are currently looking at the stock GameStop, $116. Market is about to close. We have 9 minutes to do so. People are sending me their dogs to try and relax. Stay relaxed. Nothing is that dangerous. Let's get Kyle's dog on there. We got Kyle's dog. There's your dog. Cute dog, Puppuccino. Jonas just said, picked up another share. How do you make WeBull app dark mode? Go to settings in WeBull and then turn on the dark mode there. Would it be GameStop's best interest for a gamma squeeze, right? Could they just do a massive stock buyback to get the ball rolling? In terms of GameStop and what they actually are thinking, that's a good question. But as of right now, we are trying to initiate the gamma squeeze, and it's not currently looking like we are going to end the day with a greater than $150 price. It seems like we are struggling to get ourselves back up from 113 as the price continues. You guys see me freaking out? I'm calm. You guys calm? El Rene says, sup Andrew, on Trey's channel he mentioned there was no more stock to short on GME. I think he used Fintel. Could you please explain what that means, please? It means that a lot of the stock has already been shorted. So on Fintel, it's showing a zero amount of stocks that are available to be short. This is good for GameStop, but it is one of the, for the squeeze itself, it's good. But as for the short term, it does depress the price of the stock. So that's why we are seeing this drop in price right now. Oh my God, feed the good boy Meatball. Hasn't eaten the whole 7 minutes. Meatball, are you starving? Meatball gets a treat. Thank you for smashing the like button. It does get the word out to more apes, and I do really appreciate it. We're talking right now about GameStop, about almost 3,000 of you on the stream. We're looking at the end of the market today. We're going to move smoothly into after hours. GameStop is hovering around $110, $115. We got people in the live chat giving you guys positive energy. Rico, Ellis, Apes stick together. Sanko says, I'm in danger. Kyle says, should put a paper hand day trade limit, 0 day trade max. Siete says, send my dog Baguette. I got to see that dog. We got Nimbus saying bye, bye, bye. Troy Hurd, how is it? AMC and GME are exactly the same today. Very similar. We're looking at these two charts, except that AMC tumbling a lot more in the bottom half. It was a lot more similar in the beginning of the day, but AMC seems to be trailing off with a massive sell-off, down 10%. Now that 10% figure isn't a death sentence. It was up 15% day after day after day, and even after hours, it was feeling pretty good. So that is one of the things that we have to consider, right? Count your victories as they come, one at a time. And now I'm in focus again. Ron Toll says, just found your stream today. I'm a big fan of your cool demeanor. I fear what would happen if anyone were to get you mad. Ooh, they got me mad. Oh man, the sweater is coming off. Just watch me. I'm gonna get all up in their face. GameStop just dipped below 110. Not great. This is still positive, which is why the number is green. It was up up from $90 on the day from yesterday. This is far from the height that GameStop was at when it was at $200, and that is a tough pill to swallow. But you are here in good company. We are all watching the stock, hoping it goes up. We are all learning from each other. We are all trying. We are trying to like the dip. We're trying to buy the dip. Buy the dip. Come on, push it. Buy the dip. That's just the song I'm singing. That's not financial advice. Gorilla Warfare says, no, my money. Remember, never invest more than you're willing to lose, and minimize regret as much as you can. And the answer to that is take pieces of your investment and slowly cut them up, sell them piece by piece, 5%, 10% at a time when the price of the stock starts to beat your expectations. Every 20%, let's say, sell 10% of your position. We got Matt Bryn says, when's a good time to buy? Try not to listen to the chat. Try not to make decisions without fully understanding the implications of this, of what we're looking at here, right? Because as of now, GameStop is en route to face major turbulence, and this is the core of it. I hope you guys have learned a lot of important investments, because the tuition of GameStop is expensive. Remember, I came in at GameStop at 250 plus. Have not touched it yet, so that's why it's an important point. We have Photonese. Did a buy today at 166. Feels stupid now, but must stay calm. True, very true. Ape equals anti-paper extremities. There you go. GameStop seems to again be supported by the $100 mark. Dropped all the way down to $101. A little bit lower than last time it dipped that low in after hours, and it seems to be a price that people like to gobble up. Doing the research makes the volatility bearable. Unless the reason you bought the stock has changed, don't sell. So it's really important that you now make a choice, right? Because this volatility is expected. The price is just the price, and you don't make an unrealized gain or loss until you realize it. Important to note. All of you in the chat right now, we have covered a lot of DD, we have covered a lot of research, and we have covered a lot of important notes, all of which were opinions and entertainment, not for financial advice. Those of you who made major gains, such as Chantal this morning, I hope you realize that this was a learning experience that could bring you a little bit further along the line. And a lot of people are saying we are not effing leaving. 3 minutes until the end of the open market, and when the after hours are going to begin. There's even another display right behind it. Okay. Chronic Haze, only one choice, hold and buy. Michael Deering, there's no way it's going to go below 100 now. It is being supported at that $100 figure. This is not just AMC, GME. Look at all stocks. Yeah, AMC. If you look at the on my left-hand side, every stock except GME is currently down. So if GME can survive the market turmoil today, that is already exceptionally impressive. We are looking at Travis Mackay. Shelby Hutchison bought in a month at 300, bought in at 200, bought in at 40. I like the stock. I will buy the stock, and I will hold the stock. There you go. Let's see. Chantal says, seeing some of those gains slowly melt away now, though, lol, still feeling confident. See, there you go. The message here is do the research, right? The short report here is one of the things that we all waited for yesterday. When it came out, the news was good. So there it is, right? All we are here to do is cover the news as best as we can. It seems like the market is about to close 1 more minute, and GameStop is going to hover at 110. And it will be up 20% on the day. instead of the major 80% gains that it made after hours. Never lose until you sell. Never bet more than you are willing to lose. Some people are still sending me pictures of their dogs. Sure, awesome. And we are at after hours. Market is closed on GameStop at $109, up 19% on the day. Certainly not as attractive as if you could have sold at $170. However, them's the breaks. We are being manipulated. We are fighting against a battle of very, very rich people who have a huge risk of losing a lot of money. Luke Wilmer says, huge drop without the volume. We know what this is. No fear. There it is. Thank you for the super. Let's feed that meatball. As we ride into the depths of the scariest part of this journey, we are here with friends. We got Go Fund Yourself. I'm new investor, so I'm struggling with paper hands. Lol. Bought in at 170, sold at 150 due to being scared. Lost around $100 plus, but now just bought in before it closed at 106. I'm with you, apes. Those of you who are in this because you want to learn, one, you want to. 2, send a message, and 3, you want to be able to see how much you could play with the market in this unprecedented times and be part of history. These are the people that are your kin. The people that are currently on this live stream, we are the people that are currently standing with you. Never trade on emotion, says Guerrilla Warfare. This is very true. We are now looking at after hours, and it is already back up to 120. It is up 10%. We have noticed that after hours have been extremely kind to GameStop. Let us continue looking at the price. The price here, if you guys are looking at it a little bit smaller, but still easy to see, 120 is the price here. What if it beats $200 after hours? Then it would be in a great position to squeeze up to $800 for the rest of the day. Hector with the water here. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Luke Archibald says, I almost sold at 170, $50 plus, but my hands were diamond as F and could not sell. Agito24 Able says, I'm good because, again, sell call is up to me and I'm okay. Seen I bought at 5.88 for 100 AMC and I did sell at 15, so I hope it does. If not, that's okay because I'll put it at 20 next week. Could be like 25, but 20 let's. This is important. Right now, if you are frustrated, if this feeling is because the research that we did was good and it still did not get to the next point, it's because this was a bet. It's because this is WallStreetBets, not Wall Street Safe Investments. Can stocks sell during after hours? Yes, they can. Thank you for the super, Tom Away. You have to basically have a broker that allows you to sell after hours, like WeBull. If you guys haven't transferred over from Robinhood to WeBull, this is a great reason why, to be able to take advantage of the fact that GameStop is still moving up and down during after hours. And that's how. Some of you are asking right now about it. Sage Vicente, can someone loan me some bananas so I can buy more GME? There we go. Roy Kiev says, would you not financially advise buying more tomorrow morning? Lol. I cannot give financial advice one way or another about that. Remember, this is just keeping you guys up to date with the news and letting you guys look at cool dogs such as Kai Larso's dog. We are specifically focused here on the data itself, DD, without any of the frills. So we are here focusing on exactly what to look at in terms of GameStop. Never ever bet more than you're willing to lose. This is something that I basically have to put into the big headlines of every video. Never ever bet what you're willing to lose. This is why I try to avoid price predictions, because the price of a stock is almost entirely dependent on the fickle will of people, and people are always looking at the next person. So if you are constantly looking forward and not looking at yourself, doing the research yourself and learning, this is the biggest problem. I don't want you to blindly follow the live stream. I love it when you guys support. I love it when you guys send dogs. I love it when you guys smash that like button and subscribe, hitting that bell button to make sure you don't miss out, and investing in yourself. But doing your own research is the main goal of this channel, and we're here because we are trying to educate you guys. That is what we're here to do. And Derek Lewis, once again, says it all. Never lose what you're willing to bet. No, wait, that's not right. Mike Vu says, if I had money, I would buy more. Martell Jenkins, the formula was there. Everything was right, and yet they still win. It's just a day, everyone. It's just a day. And if anything, if my color blindness is not deceiving me, we are green. And after hours, we are still growing. It is still an upwards battle, but we are green right now. Can you speak on the short interest report, says John Smith? Yes, the short interest report that a lot of you waited for until late hours yesterday was good. We are expecting that there was going to be some deflation of the actual amount of the short interest yet to be covered, and yet it only went down from 78 to 60 points. Volkswagen, of course, those two are completely different situations, but Volkswagen squeezed, and that situation is one of the legendary tales that we tell when we talk about the unprecedented historical GME squeeze. Thank you for the super. Elliot says, send a picture of my dog. If you could check out the food I do, that would be super appreciated. Elliot Kang on IG. He's a good boy, 5-year-old husky. Yes, I can. I will look at that dog. Yeah, if you guys are curious about what's going on, I put a picture of a dog up because these are pictures of dogs from the community here. And we are here specifically for all of you guys. Elliot Kang. Okay, hold on. Thank you, David, for the super. Insta JL Hobbs, 7th pick, my new puppy. Okay. Elliot King is this one. Elliot King, your Insta is private, and I can't see your message you sent me, which is weird. Maybe I have to refresh. Let me refresh. I think I have a lot more message requests now. All right, Elliot King. If you guys are just joining us, we are still talking religiously about the GameStop phenomenon. We closed the markets a little bit later than a little bit less than we would like, but after hours have been kind so far. Elliot King, your profile is private to me. JL Hobbs. Let's look at your dog. What's your dog's name, JL Hobbs? Ooh. 7th picture, brand new puppy, so cute. Oh, there's a human in here. I hope you're okay with me doxing whichever human this is, but look at that beautiful little pupperoo there. All right, so we got, can you please say hi to my friend Hugh Janus? He just lost a bunch. I'm so sorry, Hugh. I'm really sorry about your friend. Oh, you got me again. But in all seriousness, this is not a channel to tell you about what to do. Never ever telling you financial advice, not to buy, not to hold, not to sell. If you feel regret, if you feel FOMO, this is an important lesson you have to learn. It is financial education to the finest degree. Missing out, teaching yourself, and making sure that you do better next time. I've been telling you this whole time, minimize regret. Sorry, don't maximize profits, minimize regrets. James Trott says, would it be a good move to short XRT? Those shorts are pretty cheap and they're going to take a hit during the squeeze, right? So far, what the DDs have said is do not short XRT. It does not seem to be the right move. However, it seems like GameStop, the same people are saying that GameStop was going to try and breach $200. So that's why it's tricky. Right, as of right now, I have not shorted XRT, and I don't plan to. Thank you for the super. Skirt, my dog turned 2 years old today. His name is Charlie. He's a golden retriever. I DM'd you a picture of my dog. My Instagram is animal _SN. Let's go check out your dog. Those of you who are just joining us, we don't just look at dogs on this channel. No, we do financial education. We help you entertain yourselves, understand what you guys are investing in, and as of today, we are focusing directly on GameStop. So we have what is it again? Animal _SN. Look at that dog. That account is private. Animal, when did you, oh, there you go. Okay, let's look at that dog. This better be a dog, Animal. Yes, it is a dog. It's Charlie's 2nd birthday. Charlie, you're going to be here for a good long time because it's your birthday today. Charlie, the birthday dog. So cute. Lovely, lovely dog. Thank you, Skirt, for sharing your dog. Jason says, just about to spit my drink on that one. Too funny, and now I will hit the sub button. Thanks for the laugh. Look forward to following the channel. Thank you, Jason. If you want to be like Jason and get a couple of yucks in, look at a couple of dogs, look at a couple of charts, check out the subscribe button. This video is brought to you by the subscribe button. Make sure you slam that subscribe button and understand that it takes more than two to tango, and that's why the Meatball Army here is with you no matter what. No matter what. We just had a couple of supers, which means Meatball, you gotta get a mega treat here. Get that treat over there. People are asking me for predictions. This is exactly why I don't dabble in predictions as nearly as much as just technical analyses. We have your thoughts on short interest on AMC going up 1%. That just means that either AMC has been shorted even more, or it's that the original calculation was wrong. And that could mean a couple of different things. Either it was wrong maliciously, on purpose, by someone who wanted it to be wrong, or it was wrong based on a calculation change. Let's see. Elliot says, Elliot _King_. It's not private. Supers are worth showing my fellow apes. I tried. I DM'd the picture. Super won't send if I use _. Okay, here we go. We got the birthday dog over here. It's Charlie's 2nd birthday. I'm going to check out Elliot _King_. Showing off your dogs. Elliot. Am I spelling Elliot wrong? Probably not. Okay, I'm just gonna search it on Insta. Elliot _Kane_. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, look at that cute little dog. There it is. He's a good boy. I agree. There he is. He's gonna grace our live stream for a little while. Choco Coconut, apparently treasury yields are affecting the stock market right now. Would you be able to explain in layman terms what that means? Treasury yields is pretty darn complicated. I'm probably going to save that for another video, but as of right now, in terms of what GameStop has to offer, 2% up on the after hours, and that is that's a little less than what the momentum that we had when GameStop went up to 120, and that unfortunately right now is the story right now. Let's see. We got another super from Owen Lowry. Thank you for not giving up on GME. Mad respect. Hey, I didn't move at all. I'm just here telling you guys the news. I bought in at 250 plus, and I'm not moving. James plays guitar. Any market can halt trading due to volatility. I'm pretty sure the halt happens if the price moves more than 10% in either direction during a 15-second period. The first time it halts 5 minutes, then 10 minutes. Let's see. Sold 400 shares at 170 for 350% profit. Lands, sorry for paper hands, but I'm out of this wild ride. Love your stream. Lands, congratulations It is one of the most important pieces to gloat about your victories. And if we do see you on the moon, if you did decide to come back in, let us know. American Gadfly, sorry for the noob question, but why do interest rates affect share price? That's a great question. Interest rates reflects how much shorts have not been covered quite yet. And if shorts have not been covered, that means that this is essentially a promised buy later on in the market. A short is essentially the opposite of a promised buy. It's like a sell that I do now that I didn't have the ability to do. If I sell a share of stock that I borrow from Meatball, then that share still belongs to Meatball. That's a guaranteed buy in the future. These shorts have piled up over to the fact that there was 100% of the shares that could even be shorted have already been shorted. Now that is another question of entirely how is that even possible? How could one share belong to multiple different dogs? But that is what happened, and that is why GameStop was a perfect opportunity, because more buys in the future means what? It means the price will go up, and if it goes up uncontrollably because there's no one willing to sell, that's what the diamond hands refer to, and that is the reason why short interest is important. Let's see. Some people are dropping out of GME. That's okay. I hope you guys learned a little bit about the investments here. We're still going to talk positively about it because the data is here. This is not a GME based channel. This is a channel based on understanding the research, learning as much as we can, and building on the foundation. And especially if GME was one of the reasons why some of you got into investing, you have your nest egg in the future to thank for GME. In that sense, poetically, GME had helped you get into investing. Let's see. A couple of people are talking in the chat. All markets dip. They wouldn't be markets if not. What goes up must come down. Harry Lewinson says, hey everyone, today's volume today was 109 million and the average was 30 million. Yes, today was intense volume. Just in the pre-markets alone, it was already greater than 1 day's worth a couple of days ago. So this is simply out of the investors' hands, the retail investors that have less control and the whales that have a lot more institutional control for AMC and GME. Am I going to watch GME tomorrow as well? Of course. I'm also going to pepper in, if GME is going to start losing a little bit of momentum, I'm going to pepper in investment advice about other stocks as well, especially since the entire board has seen red across the landscape. This is something that is to be expected. I've been crying for a stock market bubble for the longest time now, and those of you that have followed me throughout the way can attest to this. People are sending me dog pictures on Insta. Yes, sir. People are asking me about my best bet on GME and AMC. This is not a channel here to tell you what is happening, what is the price of GME going to be. It's specifically about talking about reasons why the GME dip occurred. And actually, if you guys are not entirely in the know yet, let us cover this one more time. Oop, let's go here. Found the reason for the dip. This is being edited as we speak. Let's see if there's any new edits. Bring me back down here. Found the reason for the dip. They are shorting multiple ETFs with massive amounts of shares right now. Welcome 3,000 of you chilling with us. We are talking about the GME dip. It has been a wild ride. The market opened at 167. That is up nearly 60-70% on the after hours, which is fantastic. It decided to fluctuate pretty dramatically, and now it has dipped all the way down to 108, still up 18% on the day, which is now going to be one of the biggest questions. Why did this happen? All right, so there are 5 humongous ETFs that have shares short of GME. We have 350,000 shares in IJR. We have 6,000 in VIOG, 4,500 in RWJ, and 20,000 in VIOV. And of course, the big one that I've reported on in the past, 450,000 shares sold short in XRT. Here's a couple of the other ones as well. Also, they borrowed 1.5 million shares of GME to short yesterday. So as we all know pretty, unfortunately, very, very well, the more shorts that there are, the more the price compresses downward. And this is the institution's attempt to try and drive GME into the ground. This is exactly what happened in the very beginning of this journey, when GME was deemed to be like a bad stock, a bad company. We saw the institutions try and take a huge short position in GME. Super chat from Chris Morris. Thank you so much. Oh, AMC earnings. Can someone send me those AMC earnings? Let me just search them right now. But just to wrap up the reason why GME is dipping, we have a lot of edits from today as well. CBOE volatility index at 12:21 p.m. rose 16%, and the whole market is taking dips right now. That's exactly what happened back in January in the first gamma squeeze, so history can repeat itself. CBOE volatility index rose 25% at 143. That's a huge indication. Tech stocks are deep red again, and it's probably hedge funds selling other assets to prepare for a huge buy of GME. Now that the information is coming through, be prepared that the words probably and might are just conjecture, because it's really hard to pinpoint how these pieces of manipulation are actually being carried out from time to time. So let's see. We have AMC earnings to look at. Let me see if I can get in on the AMC earnings call. AMC earnings call. Market is not in good shape, and GME was the shining noodle in the of the market, and it still can't seem to hold its water. That doesn't mean that the squeeze is off. The shorts are still in place, and they are nowhere near covering than they were a couple of days, a couple of weeks ago even. Imagine if they didn't decide to cover the shares back in $45, why do you think they would be able to cover the shares, their shorts at $100 plus? That logically doesn't make sense. Let's see. We have the chat going up crazy right now. If someone has the AMC earnings call, can you please send it over to me if you wanted to hear it? Send it to me either on Instagram, where all the dogs are. Actually, just send it on Instagram. Right now we have Game Stonk down 7% at the after hours buzzer. We have some dogs people are still sending me. Especially, let's give Charlie another run in the sun. It's his second birthday today. It's his birthday boy ribbon right here. We got some lost prawn here. Channel, I'm 40% down. Feels bad now. Feels bad, man, especially due to bad timing. Yes, if you decided to bet, remember these are bets. If you decided to bet when loved ones were counting on the money to support them, right? This probably wasn't a good play, but I hope that taught a valuable lesson. Now, if you consider what my position, right? I am still down. What is that? 250 minus 100. I am still down more than 60% in the grand scheme of things. So we are being manipulated together. This is the most important part of the journey right now. People really want me to show their dogs. All I want is for you to admire my dog, man. I DM'd you. Hey, I'm trying to move through dogs as well as GameStop at the same time. If you're panicking, says Jonas Jacobson, stop reading chat, get off social media. Everything is fine. They keep holding. We are never ever in the field of financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Can you show my Doge in your DM? I am very afraid to show Doges right now because some of you have been abusing the power of Doges and sending me pictures of not Doges. We got Jonas Jacobson, Chandler Butler. Yes, of course we will. Maybe not tomorrow, but that doesn't change the matter in the long run. Nothing changes. Let's see. David Kim. This is confusing, right? Robinhood AMC ER is March 9th. Yahoo AMC is February 25th. And another one was March 3rd. I'm not sure exactly what you're referencing. Let's see. Neil says, it's my dog, I promise. Someone said, I buy in on 173 today. Very sad, yes. Let's see. Yeah, Raven coin, not Dodge. We need to focus on not spamming the chat. Tell everyone your journey today. It is totally okay to share your feelings. But remember, if you haven't sold yet, these are unrealized losses. And as of right now, we're trying to answer the question of exactly why did GME dip, right? I don't think any of you have sent me the AMC earnings call yet. So as of right now, we're going to continue holding GME in the spotlight. Koneko Go says, everyone is scared. This is fine. Let's see. Let's see. Do you know why iBorrow Desk didn't update availability today? Yeah, that was actually part of the DD that I was reading earlier. So iBorrow Desk is right here. So we were looking at this this DD about exactly what is the reason for the dip, shorting multiple ETFs with massive amounts of shares, millions right now. They actually predicted this from yesterday. Zero shorts available for GME right now. They borrowed over 2.1 million shares to short for yesterday, and this is on Fintel. Some of you have already pointed to that. We notice here CBOE volatility index was rising. Because lots of people asked me for prediction today, they predicted a value that was pretty darn high. They predicted 200 to 220. It's at 12. It seems my prediction was right if you turn the graph upside down. I'm analyzing the data after the market closes to see if there's a reason for the huge drop-off. You win some, you lose some. See some of y'all tomorrow. On iBorrow Desk, we have the amount of ETFs that are short, 20,000 shares short, 4,500 shares in RWJ, 450,000 in XRT, that's a video that I covered earlier, 6,000 in VIOG, and 350,000 in IJR. That's all on iBorrow Desk there. Nice outside, nice in the market, God is good. It's keeping positive here. Welcome, Bambi. Bambi, where's Bambi? Let's see. AMC is down 2.5% after hours. GME is down 2.5% as well. Whole market is down, says Griffin Evans. Don't be scared about GME dip. This is very true. The entire market is down. We are covering exactly what is happening with the ETFs and how GME is continuing to be shorted to drive down the price. As of right now, this is pretty dang clear. Charlie Gold Z says, I was up a lot and now I am not. La la la. Let's see. Tomorrow's a big day on our mission to the moon. We can stay dumb longer than you can stay solvent, hedgies. Let's see. Schrodinger's GME only dips when you look at it. Let's see. There is no Jesus, says Alejandro. This is a Wendy's. There you go. Sir, you will not find Jesus in this casino, Zach Larrabee says. Oh yeah, hedge funds are selling and moving because of us. Amen, God is good every day. N. Foster, last time I sold GME at 250, right when Robinhood stopped trading. Maybe lose all of my profit this time or double. That's the attitude. If you are in a gambling mood, this is a gamble. This is a bet. We have to keep it rolling, right? If you wanted to buy the dip, I'm not going to touch any kind of recommendation of whether you should buy, sell, or hold. Well, I'm going to make it abundantly clear that this is a risky investment right now. I'm currently in it. I bought in at 250. The only thing that I could do is average down. So as you can see here, I'm going to continue updating you on my position. I'm going to continue updating you on research that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I think you already realize that getting together as apes is the most important part of the day. Check doggies, bro. Okay, I will. It's time to look at these dogs. We're going to continue looking at GME in the corner. I'm gonna bring the dogs here. We have Crystalario says, "Hey Andrew, love the channel. Here's Greta becoming one with nature." There she is. Cute. Germans are so cute. German Shepherd right there. Let's look at one more. Exponential Risk. Hey, watching your stream. Good deal on the content. Also couldn't help opening a YOLO position on capital I could lose. I got in an average call at 114. Let's see where they are. 8 p.m. Thank you, Exponential.Risk, for sending that over to me. We got Marito Chapin. Do you think NLP could improve data models in order to look at the context of the news to improve price predictions? I think that NLP could easily be integrated into existing models and build on technology that already exists. And of course, there are Frodo and Sam. They say hi. NLP has historically been incredibly difficult to scale because of just how much computational power is necessary. So that's why it's probably going to be difficult for lightweight startups to build upon. These dogs. Paulus Visuals says check out my Schnauzer Tokyo. I remember the Schnauzer. It's so cute. Let's see. We got GME. Daniel Song says, got GME at 170 down to poop now. Rip? Nah. Carol Smith, just want to thank you for encouraging me to have diamond hands. I'm not encouraging you to have diamond hands. Can I be as clear as I physically can? I really do appreciate that some of you think that I am an encouraging figure in the world today, but I'm not encouraging you to do anything. This is a stream to have you fully up to date with the information. I cheer when the price goes up, but that is just my opinion, right? We have to be abundantly clear. None of this is financial advice, and it's incredibly important that we all take note of that. Okay. All right. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are trying to go to the moon again. That's funny. Oh, man. It's moving from a risky investment to a whiskey investment. Mm-hmm. Very nice. How can I have 2 free stocks on WeBull? Yeah, go ahead and slam that link in the description of the comment section and grab your free 2 stocks on WeBull if you put $100 into your account, which you probably will in order to buy even one GameStop stock as of right now. Okay. Andrew, what is stopping the hedge funds from just continuing to short the stock and sell this absurd volume? Can you explain the outlook and what you would do and what would make the hedge funds ever stop trying to drive the price down? If the hedge funds start running out of money, that's an option, right? It's very expensive to continue shorting, especially at these prices. So if the hedge funds decided to short at 170, and if they decided to cover their shorts right now, they are laughing at the fact that they were able to get away with it again. This is something that hedge funds should not be able to get away with. Like, this is just pure and simple, period. You should not be able to get away with this. And as of right now, there is little that individual investors can do when there was so much volume already up in the air. Too much volume, and at the end of the day, very difficult to be able to predict when the hedge funds are decided to attack in force. These dogs look miserable. Oh, don't say that. That's these are Frodo and Sam from Marito Chapin. Okay, let's look at some more dogs. Thank you. Someone has sent me AMC's earnings report. Okay, thank you. So right now we're just going to take a quick detour. We're going to look at the AMC earnings report. We are looking at Nasdaq.com. AMC Holdings is estimated to report earnings on today, the 25th. And let us take a look now. Earnings per share estimated is in the dark blue, and reported is in the light blue. We have a beat here, so this is estimated EPS, reported EPS, a beat here, and is this a beat as well? So quarterly earning surprise amount. So yearly earnings forecast, quarterly earnings forecast change in consensus, estimate number of estimates changed. Estimate momentum measures change in analyst sentiment over time and may be an indicator of future price movements. The change in consensus chart shows the current 1 week ago and 1 month ago consensus. So AMC was expected to beat earnings expectations. Seems like it is pretty consistently beating it. AMC should start seeing that reflected in its after hours momentum. Unfortunately, it's still down 3%. Okay. Oh, these are negative numbers. Okay, so this is beating in a bad way. Courtney, do you think that this could be like the squeeze in 08? Could compare GameStop to the Volkswagen chart? Thanks, your channel is great. Keep up the great work. I do appreciate that very kindly. Derek Lewis says, you don't give out financial advice. I get that, but you are certainly the sour cream in this spicy burrito. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do like a good sour cream. Let us keep looking at those doges while we watch GME. This is a pup called Phoebe from MJ Mac 15. Let's look at that dog. Very cute dog. Love to see it. Can we look at the fabled butter dog? Oh, what is the butter dog? I want to see that. And Maris's Wax World. Who agrees that this is a movie and we are all a part of it? I think so. I agree. Dev Charlton says, sorry, just got here, but love your videos. What is your prediction for GME in the next couple of weeks leading up to March 19th? I have stopped predicting GME. This like mini squeeze in the last few days was really difficult to predict as well. Right, the jettisoning of a CFO, yeah, it shook things up, but like DFV's buying of 50,000 extra shares didn't shake things up, or maybe it did, and this was the aftermath of seeing DFV try and shake things up. So this is very, 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 very difficult to say. The report is not out yet. Fair enough. Josh Sizemore says, Andrew, I do like a good sour cream, mo money. Oh man. Neil Barra says, I changed my dog's name to Butter if you show her. Sure. Neil, if I haven't shown your dog yet, we will get to them in time. Greetings, all you smooth-brained apes. Why would they hide your comment? Let's show that comment right there. Okay, let us make sure that I give you guys a proper introduction as well as we keep looking at the after hours GameStop price. My name is Andrew. Give Meatball over there your subscribe right away, as well as clicking the bell icon when that comes up. It's important to be able to get the most up-to-date information, and that is a guarantee. We are going to be able to live stream together. You're not going to miss a single live stream if you make sure you click that bell button. Help me, Andrew. I'm scared, says Crumbus. I'm here for you. We are here together. Not giving financial advice, just chilling, not telling you to hold, buy, or sell, just relaxing together. All right. Exol says might be a gamma squeeze on Monday. Very possible. Ryan's Wigglesworth just joined as a member today. Very cool. Here's your reminder to calm down. January 26 opened at 89, closed at 148. January 27 opened at 354, closed at 347. January 28 opened at 265, closed at 193. January 29th opened at 379 and closed at 325. Volatility is entirely part of the story. Andrew, I sent you a link for Reddit about what CNBC said today about Robinhood and Melvin. Sure, let's go look at it. Did you send it on Insta? Alejandro, are you Maya Winnick? Okay, thank you. Is this a link on Instagram for what CNBC said regarding Robinhood? Can I show CNBC on my stream? So it looks like there's Jim Cramer on this. I'm not sure if I can show CNBC News on my stream, but this is an excellent link. I'm going to try and summarize it, and then I'll look at it later. Thank you. Oh boy. Jersey Film Page, thanks for repeating the message. Jeff says, Andrew, you have a Christ-like jawline. Thank you. I don't think that often about myself. I don't think about my jawline very much at all, actually. Drew has 10,000. I have almost last time I checked, almost 15,000 subs. If you guys helped me pass it, I would have been so happy. Yeah, we just passed it. 15,000 subscribers. Hey, that means we're real close. We're really, really darn close to 20,000. That means just this Saturday I passed 10,000 subs. That's you guys got me 50% up in the last 2 days, which I am very, very grateful for. And whatever part the two of us play together in the future, let's get us up to 20,000. Smash that subscribe button and continue on with that bell button too. Okay. Bro, does everyone have diamond hands, says Jason James? Quality jawline, thank you. BLC vlogs, any suggestions for tomorrow? Be careful. Like I said, volatility is everything. When people were asking whether or not it's too late to buy into GME, I didn't say it's too late or not too late. I just said, what is your actual goal here? Because if it's not to minimize regret, that is that you're gonna feel pretty darn bad. You're gonna feel some FOMO. You're gonna feel some pain, and then you're gonna come back and say, you know, Andrew was right. I really should have thought more in depth about thinking about this entire situation from the lens of minimizing my regrets, right? If you wanted to get to the moon, sure, but jettisoning 10% of your portfolio every time you hit a 20% price target is perfectly acceptable, perfectly logical to do. Can you please pet your good boy? Of course I can. I'll do it in the big screen right here. WeBull, ready to get pet? Ready to get pet? It's gonna lick me first. Thank you, Andy Sharp, for the super, and now Meatball gets a pet. Can you explain the SEC trading fee rate change from $22 to $5 per million? This probably is very brand new news, and I do want to fuel up on it. I don't have a lot of visibility on it as of right now. So Andy, I owe you an explanation, just how I owe Geo a SAVE analysis. But as of right now, thank you for the super, and I owe you an explanation. We got Mitsu Akiyama. I'm in at 85, but still want this to fly for the tendies. Yes, those of you who paper-handed today, curse you, but congratulations at the same time. Once again, we saw that the volume was basically out of our little ape hands. Even if you feel guilty for paper handing today, it likely wasn't you. It was just too many institutions manipulating the price because they have just too much to lose. All right, let's get to a new dog because you guys all have a lot of dogs that you want to show. Aww, that's not a dog, but that's really cute. This is a Baby Yoda. Is this the real Baby Yoda? Do you have Baby Yoda in your house right now? He's watching Andrew Mo Money on stream. That is very cool. Thank you guys for putting me on the big screen. That's a very large TV. Nice job. Hero to Hero is SSR triggered on AMC tomorrow. I have been basically out of the loop for AMC, other than the fact that a bunch of call options are going to be in the money if AMC goes up a little higher tomorrow, and they have their deadlines tomorrow as well. So unfortunately, I can't speak intelligently to that, but thank you for the super. I appreciate it. RuneScape cash stacks. Are you influenced by the GE? So since you know my Instagram, take a look at my parrots. Yes, Alejandro, I got you. We'll look at this Baby Yoda for a second, then we'll look at your parrots. How do I send you my doggies? Well, the easiest way to send me your dogs is go on Instagram and then send me your dogs on Andrew Mo Money. There's no guarantee that I'll show you your dogs because now it's suddenly a hot commodity for me to show you your dogs. But I will have its time in the sun so that everyone can get their dogs shown off. Okay, Jonathan Dutush. Been holding 500 at 9.78 for a few weeks now. Waited for a certain price to average down and got caught. Not planning on selling at less than $20. Wow. Hopefully you're talking about AMC. James plays guitar. Would be awesome if you put it up on screen. Do you mean your dog? Would be awesome if you signed it as a shareholder. Please. Large TV or very small Baby Yoda? Yeah, this is impressive. That TV is like 100 inches. That's pretty huge. We are watching GameStop, still hovering around $100. Seems like it cannot like drop below this mental barrier of $100. That's a good sign. Yeah, see, there you go. Tenzin says, can we look at some memes so that I can take my focus off of GME for a bit? We can look at it down in this little picture down here, but most people want to just look at the price and death spiral. But let's see. We got some memes here. Our GME. This is a good time to actually look at our GME and check it out. 2 hours ago, I keep seeing people selling high and buying dips for quick profits. Do not do this if you want to squeeze. Okay, interesting. Okay, never forget the people who stood up for us. Representative Michael San Nicolas from Guam. We have, you don't deserve 400% runners if you can't handle a red day. We handled a red month and we deserve this run. Stop complaining about your day trade and GME going down 5%. Hold or leave now. GME is not for people who don't have skin in the game. That's what I mentioned this morning when we were shaking some paper handlers. Honestly, it's going to be better in the long run that they get too traumatized to try to stay in the game anymore. But once again, this is a place of positive vibes only, so there you go. Okay, let's talk about this because people are saying you're seeing that people are selling high and buying dips for a quick profit. Do not do this if you want to squeeze. Something at the tune of selling at 170 and buying back at 140. This literally defeats the point of all the holding you've been doing for the past month or so. Every time you sell for those quick profits, you give them shares to cover for pennies of their worth. Not to mention you are treading dangerous waters with the day trading rules. If you are a believer in the squeeze, then stop doing this. Not financial advice, just a man's hands who have been compressed at 25,000 pounds per square inch and have heated to approximately 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. So it depends on what you want, right? People are asking, like, should I sell? Should I buy? It depends on if you want the squeeze. If you want to make $30, then you should sell. If you bought it at 140 and are selling at 170, right? But if you want to make infinite money and send a message, some of us are waiting for the squeeze. You don't have to. I'm not even sarcastic, right? You do not have to do this. You don't have to do anything I say because I am not giving you financial advice here. $6.99. That's an awesome super chat number. Andrew, keep up the great work streaming. Thank you for your time and your knowledge. I appreciate that so much. Let's give Meatball a treat here. Meatball treat. There you go, buddy. Thanks, Steve Aside, for this treat. Oh man, we want the squeeze. Okay. AMC. Still only down 2% after hours. GameStop is only down 6%. Cannot seem to drop below that $100 figure. That's good. We like to see that. Let's bring it back to Baby Yoda and him watching me on a big screen TV. That's very cute. I kind of want a Baby Yoda now. Let's see. We got Lucy and Toby. Let's look at Lucy and Toby's dog. They got a 3D printed like Fallout little boy holding the hands, little tiny Jordan, cartoon Jordan holding his diamond hands. We also got these two little dogs sleeping. I believe their names are Lucy and Toby. So thank you for sending me your dogs, Lucy and Toby. Look at them, just chilling with the little diamond hand boy here. That's very cute. Okay, let's do another dog. You're getting my dog all worked up. Are they looking at dogs as well? We got Teddy Winters. She a service dog. Okay, I'm seeing new messages first. Let me go to the very, very bottom and see if I can get another dog. Captain Nick. I'm not the one to normally take pictures of Dusty. Half pound awesome dog. So let's see, Dusty. There we go. That's Dusty right there. Half pound awesome dog. There you go. I like that. Twist One says, I believe in GameStop. Chris says, why do you say you're not a financial advisor every couple of minutes? Is that a requirement not to be liable for market manipulation or something? It's just because right now, like it's clear. I don't even have to say it that many times. It's clearly written right here. But every time I even talk remotely about what my opinion is on the market, I want to be able to get that out fully, because some people just come in for the live stream, don't read the description, decide that Data Science Man says that I should do this, and then they decide to do it. And I am not saying you should do anything at all. And yes, I am holding. Let's see. People are saying I'm frozen at 108. No, it's that's just the price that the market is closed at. If you look at the tinier number down underneath 108, that's the actual number that the price is trading at. And after hours right now, it's at 103. We are reading. Here's your reminder to calm down. James White is not hearing what I'm saying. That's not what I said. Gosu says, hey, my man, just got home from work. Today looks exactly what I was expecting. How's your outlook feeling? Me personally, just confirmed my conviction. We're about to blast, baby. It does feel like we are cocking the crossbow as far back as we possibly can. So in that sense, it feels really good. And the fact that we have 4,000 of you coming on the live stream. Hey, how's it going? I would love to be able to continue this financial education journey long after the GameStop saga. So if you wouldn't mind, be so kind to drop your subscribe down and make sure to hit that bell button. All 4,000 of you, we're gonna make a pretty mighty army. We just passed 15,000 subscribers, which means we just need 5,000 more to get to 20K. And I would love your help with that on the journey. Let's get going. If you guys are curious about what technical analysis app that I'm using, this is WeBull. Go ahead and grab your own WeBull app. It is entirely free, and it is pinned in the live chat right above. It's that blue text. You just bubble it up if you press it, or you can grab it on the description down below, along with a BlockFi link to get your crypto. Right now, I know that crypto isn't like super popular, but it is going to withstand this market downturn, and overall it's going to be a $500,000 play one of these days. I feel like I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. Oh boy. Hey, Andrew says, kind Soros. Do you know what the new FEC ruling to reduce means? Fee rate advisor number 2 for fiscal year 2021. I have not been on the radar for the SEC, so I'm going to have to read up on it. Alejandro, geez, where did all these shills come from? That's a good question. However, we are experiencing positive vibes only. And speaking of Alejandro, let's look at your parrots. We got Rio. So we got Hallie. Oh my goodness, I love these. So we got Hallie, the yellow-headed Amazon. Oh, so cute. We got Rio, the green cheek conure. And then we have, I think this is just Hallie again. I like this picture of Hallie. Let's keep it up. Send me your dogs. This is a dog. And anyone who thinks this is not a dog, you're wrong. Welcome back to GameStop, the saga. Currently is trading pretty sideways at $100. After hours is usually kind to GameStop. That's why it decided to rise up to 120 after hours, and now it seems to be hovering around 100 instead. Tip Packer, thank you so much. Andrew will buy 2,000 of GME when we hit 20,000 subs. I don't agree or disagree with that statement, but thank you for feeding the meatball. There you go, buddy. Try not to spam the chat. All opinions are welcome. You are free to speak your mind, but try not to spam the chat. Riot Stamp just subscribed to your channel. Got into stock trading thanks to GME craze, and I've been very beneficial and eye-opening. Also, I'm holding. Riot Stamp is the best among us. Right now, it's about education. It's about being patient, and it's about understanding that your losses were because you bet. Is because it's a wager. And right now, we are in the midst of fighting a wager war, and either we lose with our diamond hands plummeting into the ground, or we win and we ride to the next interstellar solar system. So here we go. Single Ho, nice name. Andrew Mo Money, you're doing a great job. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh boy. So we're looking at the price of GameStop after hours. Can't stay here forever, but there is 4,000 of you. So if you do have any questions, I'm going to be scanning through the live chat and reading up on exactly what you guys are curious about. Anonymous says, Meatball is going to be obese by the time this end of the year thanks to these donations. Thank you guys for the supers. I do appreciate all of them. We got some apes here. Well, good luck, guys. Tomorrow is another day. Hedge fund versus shorts, Sir American says. Thank you. Let's see. Andrew Mo, do you have any plans on making a sort of data analysis plus stocks 101 series of videos? I certainly am. I'm going to either build out that as like a series on YouTube, or perhaps it's going to be more of a class, and in that case it's going to be a lot more higher production value. Either way, you guys are going to see it. Members are probably going to see it first, so if you did want to join down below, it does support the show for a $4 or an $8 tier. Go ahead and grab some extra flair, and the longer you stay a member, the cooler kind of effects that you get in the live streams, as well as the comment section. It's pretty cool. Let's see what B says. B says, I feel like these shills are just individuals who bought in high and sold at a loss, probably just salty, while justifiably so. You shouldn't try to bring others down with you. This isn't over. Yes, always be kind. Positive vibes only. That was Hallie, the yellow-headed Amazonian from Alejandro. Let's look at Rio, the green cheek conure now. God, I like parrots. I didn't even know I like burbs. I do like burbs. Andrew Mo Money. Mo Money Stacka, big love from the UK. Is Stacka, a bad word. I don't want to say it if it's bad. Desiree Cobb, can we look at and compare the graph of GME from the first round and find any similarities that can gauge what can happen a little better? Thank you for the super. I appreciate that. I'm sure that someone's going to come up with DD about that very soon. The main point of how similar these graphs are, it has been circulating around the live chat, but it is not over, right? We do see a lot of similarities between the end of January and the end of February. It seems like a GME is just going to peak every month or so. But yeah, it's hard to not look at the price right now. It seems like we are at 99 right now, dipping slightly below 100, which was a mental barrier to cross for many different after-hour traders. It wasn't even at under $100. Playtime Music Compilation says, Andrew, how's your laptop temperature doing? Thank you for asking. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Let's see. I do want to make sure that this video is good. Don't think I need to enable slow chat yet. Let's look at some other dogs. Teddy Winters. She is a service dog. You sent me a picture of a non-dog. Well, that's at least it's not dong. But don't send me any pictures that are not dogs. But yes, she's a service dog. Let's keep her up here. I should punish you for sending me a picture of a dong. But it was an ancient like hieroglyphic of a dong, so that's okay. I like this dog. Did you know that birds are closest to dinosaurs, not reptiles? Yes. It's a good fact too, though. I like how we just brought it up here. Matthew Johnson, loving your streams, learning a lot, and been having lots of fun. From one corgi owner to another. Cheers from Canada. Cheers from your neighbor down south. I do appreciate the super. Let's give Meatball another treat. He loves to eat. Moon, let's go. Movie theaters opening soon. This is a setup for AMC. Yes, half the population really does care about AMC. That's why they are here. I covered a lot of what my thoughts are about AMC, and its future is long once the economy actually opens up. Hi, sir, says Moro Verhin. Thank you so much for saying. I'm not a sir. I'm just a mo money. I'm just a man. Let's see. Nesto says, I bought low and I'm holding. Just want to know what's your take on why it dropped at the end of the day. We're still making a little bit of research happen. It's likely that hedge funds decided to do another round of shorts, possibly. It's also possible that a lot of paper handlers started to feel like it was time to get out because it wasn't rising up to expectations. That kind of makes sense because the expectations were somewhere around 200. I even put up resistance levels that it should have been able to try to reach today, 175, which it actually did pierce a little earlier today. Actually went all the way up to 185. So at that point, I was pretty bullish on it. Unfortunately, always difficult to say when the markets are going to give you the turnaround. Land says, did you know Albert Einstein was a real person? I've always thought he was a theoretical physicist. I'm going to use that, Lance. I'm going to use that as my dad joke from now on, and I'm not going to stop telling that joke. I'm going to tell that joke every live stream now. Are you happy that you told that joke? Oh, my goodness. Frankie says, have I tried La Vic's Mexican food? You have to try their orange sauce. This is a Bay Area specialty, and God, I got to get La Vic's today. I'm going to get La Vic's today. Thank you for reminding me that burritos exist. Don't get Weston88 says, don't get scared. Oh man. Spanish John says, are you Chinese? No, I am an American. I became an American on election day 2016. I took a selfie with the judge. She was really happy. I was like, let's go. Boom. That's pretend like the judge is Meatball, and that's what that picture looks like. Ash W says, this guy may be a paid promoter for this stock. I'm not. I'm not promoting the stock. I'm not trying to promote the stock. It is a data scientist perspective of what is going on with the stock, of why the stock decided to perform in this way, and the research that I want to share with you guys. If that does sound good to you and you haven't yet made the important choice to smash that subscribe button and make sure you continue joining with these live streams by hitting that bell button as well and noting exactly when these live streams happen, I think you're going to be very happy for the future you that did exactly that. So, subscribe. Frankie says, get a burrito for me too, please. I missed them. Delicious. Some of your chats are. I need a moderator. Some of your chats are a little bit interesting. Hey, says SWDLZLAW. I just got out of school, teacher, and need to know what's going on. What happened? Where is it going? I never even invested before, and now help. What I can say now is that you have learned how to invest. You are feeling the pain of buying high and the stock getting low, and you now have the choice of making those unrealized losses turn into real losses by selling, which, don't forget, you can knock off in your taxes. It's not that big of an issue, up to a certain amount. But then or like me, deciding to not sell, even though I bought in at over 250, and continuing the diamond hand trajectory, trying to educate others, building on the community that we have here. It's a ticket. It's a ticket to the moon, or a ticket to the ground. Either way, hope you guys understand that most important part is never invest more than you are willing to lose. And with that, we are on our way to the moon, my friends. Not hating, just want to help us make money. Matt Core's got 100,000 GME investors viewers, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Change your channel to Dogecoin and it's okay to be a Chinese American, not just American. I'm an ABC. I was born in China, but there you go. Will.i.am says, check this out. I can't see links, so I cannot check it out. Let's see. Change my thumbnail to Dogecoin, right? That was a suggestion. That's not bad. I might change it to Dogecoin. People do like Dogecoin. I'm working on my thumbnails. I think today's thumbnail was pretty dang good. So that's what we're looking for. Mr. Robot 703, GME analysis. Is all hope lost? No. We've done a good amount of analysis before of exactly why all hope is not lost. We covered exactly what is going on with the dip here. Shorting multiple ETFs with massive amounts of shares. They had over like dozens of different ETFs with thousands, if not millions, of shares together, all together, especially the XRT one that I've covered earlier, and the CBOE volatility index is rising, and the whole market is taking dips. That combined with the technical stocks that was hit big, saw big red, was an indicator that possibly hedge funds are trying to sell off the technical stocks in order to cover GameStop. But as we keep proving time and time again, hard to say exactly what is going to happen with this meme stock bet. Don't send me disappearing messages. Please post unavailable. Send me pictures directly on Instagram and instead of the post themselves. We have Charlie, the good boy. Let's take a look. That's Charlie. These are all dogs from the community themselves, and I would like to think that is a good way to spend your day. Just look at those dogs. Resort Dog says, I was only offered $2,500 for a kidney. Aw, you got a raw deal. Daniel Song says, can you explain what averaging down means? Yes, I can. It means when you buy in at a high price and the stock price goes lower, you can average down your entry point, which is however much you bought the stock for, by buying it at a lower price. So there you go. If you bought at $200, it goes back to $100. You could buy another stock, and then your average price of the stock is 150. So that's what averaging down means. Don't spam the chat. Another tech channel is saying, what about AMC dip today? AMC dip is not as bad as GME. In fact, it seems like it was up 15%, 15% again. Okay, stop it. I'm going to put you on timeout now. Okay, you're on timeout now. It was not as bad as the GME dip. But remember that AMC was up 15%, 15%, and GME covered that entire 15% gambit in one day at 100% all the way up. So there is the rub. Shooter says, if you were looking for an entry point, if you weren't invested prior, where would you look to buy? I am tired of calling these price predictions. So as of right now, GameStop would have to... there would have to be some sort of like the price points all are related to the narrative that GameStop is actually telling, right? And as of right now, GameStop's narrative is that we seem to be consistently manipulated by larger institutions and hedgies, and we can't stop them from manipulating us. So as of right now, the answer to that question is price doesn't matter as much as the narrative, right? And we need more transparency to understand exactly what this dip is, why this dip is happening. CalStripe Inc. says, remember analyzing GE for me? You were right. It dropped today. I have $14 call on 3/5. I was right, but that is only because we looked at an analysis and not because I am always right. I do not take my word and as advice. Ever do not take my word as advice. Ancient Adamo says, hey Andrew, I have never been a mod on YouTube, but would be happy to help out if you can. We already have 3 mods that I'm going to talk with later this week. But if you do want to think about being a mod, go ahead and send me an Instagram message and then we'll talk one-on-one. Will you kiss me, Andrew? Says Nissel Captain Crunk. Will I kiss you? No, there's coronavirus going on, guys. Come on, be real. Why, you want to kiss me? Or 3Cron Production says, you are getting spam because you don't have a delay for commenting turned on in your settings. Well, you don't have to spam me. Hold on, you're gonna be put on timeout. Can I check out Elon's tweet? Sure. Elon Musk changed his profile picture to a rocket 3 minutes ago. Please, ancestors, I need your... Oh, you guys can't see that. Here we go. Let's make it bigger. This is Elon's Twitter. Please, ancestors, I need your guidance. Flopping noises. Too far back. I think I would like to hear him out. This is someone else's tweet from like 2020. What's going on here? Huh? Is this supposed to mean something? What does this mean? I don't know what this means. If you know what this tweet means, let me know. But for now, we're gonna go back and watch. GameStop is pushing past 108, is now 112. Yeah. I'm a little skeptical of what is going on with GameStop right now. Okay. Ryan says, guys, I'm not totally sure, but I think he's not giving out financial advice. That's right. You guys are right. Tony says, I don't think he's trying to spam you. Yeah, I understand. But as of right now, I don't think slow mode is that necessary. I am reading everyone's messages pretty okay. What sources do you use for news reports? A lot of reports that I'm able to find has lagged behind and seems like to miss the mark a lot. Luckily for you, let me go back to the dog. There's dog. Luckily, WeBull actually has a lot of the news baked directly in. So for example, GameStop has news over here. Oh, CNBC. has some news right there about GameStop. So in my opinion, WeBull is one of the best places to get your news. If you do want to be able to grab your WeBull link and free download, go grab it from the comments, the description, which has the 2 free stocks on WeBull, or in the pinned comment right above. All right, let's read some news. So, from left or dead to the next hot brand, short seller changes view on GameStop. This is from this morning, updated 2 hours ago. The battle for video game retailer GameStop's future took a new twist on Thursday when a prominent investor suggested that the company, which has been the center of a recent stock trading frenzy, should buy online gambling firm Esports Entertainment Group. Oh yeah, this is what you guys talked about this morning. Short seller Citron Research said in a tweet that such a move would be obvious and easy to justify. Citron researcher founder Andrew Left, who has spent 2 decades investing and producing stock market research, told Reuters that such a tie-up would be a major pivot that would put GameStop on a solid financial footing and introduce the brand to millions of new customers. It would be an easy acquisition for GameStop to tuck in right now, Left said in an interview. Some people say it would be a Hail Mary pass, but I think it would be a major pivot, he said. He said that he owns shares in esports. Left's suggestion sent esports shares up roughly 27% to a 3-year high before falling back down to $21, up a shade of over 19%. GameStop's shares were up nearly 60%, extending a new rally that began on Wednesday. Of course, Jeff Cohn, vice president of strategy at esports, told Reuters that the 2 companies have spoken in the past, but not about an acquisition. Voltface. Only 4 weeks ago, Left said he was betting against the future of GameStop, describing it as an outdated brand whose products were sold in shopping malls that weren't being frequented much during the pandemic. 6 weeks ago, this brand was close to being dead. He said now it's a hot brand that can raise money, and it reestablished itself as a strong player, he said, valuing the company between $8 billion and $10 billion. GameStop was valued at around $6 billion before Thursday's rally. What changed? Well, I realized that there are millions of kids in the country who like to gamble, he said. If they combined as a short seller, I wouldn't even think about touching that. So looks like we are the kids of America here. What Left was one of the most prominent short sellers betting against GameStop in January. Hedge funds, including Melvin Capital, were also hurt by their short bets against GameStop. Lawmakers in U.S. Congress last week held a hearing with executives from Melvin Capital, online trading platform Robinhood, and a retail investor who called himself Roaring Kitty, and championed GameStop, sending its share price up some 1,700%. Good job, Roaring Kitty. Once again, he is a rich man. We have some news from CNBC. However, this is a video, so I cannot show it to you. If you guys are just joining us, welcome. Almost 4,000 of you in this chat. We are talking about dog pictures. No, I'm just kidding. We are talking about GameStop right now. It is up a couple of percentage points, hovering around the dollar amount that it closed at 108. And you are talking in the live chat to apes just like you. The first thing I would recommend is, hey, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We are on the journey to 100,000 subscribers. Sure, let's go. But we just recently passed 15,000 subscribers. We are on the journey to 20,000, and I would really appreciate your help with that by smashing that subscribe button and joining the journey. If you also hit that bell button, you will be made sure to catch every single live stream so that we don't leave you in the dust. You don't want that to happen for sure. We have a lot of chats going. Can we talk about AMC? AMC is, let me read an article in AMC because right now my brain is not on AMC's radar at all. Seeking alpha, stocks making biggest move. Yeah, there's not a lot of news at AMC. That's the problem, right? Back when AMC was in the limelight, I had there was basically no GameStop news at all. And now that GameStop is in the limelight, there's basically no AMC news at all. It's just one way or another. Okay, let me check some of the dog pictures from longer than 4 hours ago. We have Kira. Aw, Kira the dog from Tom the Chan. And Kira is a Kunuku. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to say that's a cute dog. So Kira, you are getting your time in the sun right now. Okay. Pesties Tease said, I can't open your YouTube page. Sure you can. You just press the sub button right under my face. Yeah, the sub button is constantly hiding my face. I should be over here a little bit more. I think people have been telling me this whole time. Let's see. You already know I sub daddy, says Sean Mota. Thank you. Oh man. Your dog sleeps so much. Yes, it's because he likes to run. And if I'm not running, he's sleeping. Yeah, that's the whole thing. What are your thoughts on HCMC patent tomorrow? Yeah, let's get that on the radar. I'm gonna probably have to do that analysis later tomorrow. However, we got IHAB says Elon was probably suggesting that we stop looking to God to rocket to the moon and look to science instead. Ah, yeah, there you go. Branko Filomonovic says, Andrew, do you think it's bad to day trade with GME? Yes. That's why I'm not doing it. Have you seen me do it? No. But of course, that almost sounds like financial advice, which I would never give. The aftermarket price is going up now. Let's look at GME. It is slightly up, is at 110. This is just a little bit of a blip in the market, of course. Meatball to the moon. I admit I constantly sell and buying back in, but now I'm getting pattern day trading warnings. Do you know what this means? Am I barred from trading now? I'm using Robinhood, by the way. It means that per US regulations, you will count as a pattern day trader if you trade more than 5 times, or so like 3 to 5 times within 5 days of each other. It doesn't mean too much. It just means that there are some regulations and taxes that might get involved. So I would look up on it, but I do not know the difference off the top of my head. Elon needs tons of silver for the factories. Y'all hear about Lady Gaga's French bulldogs getting dog-napped? Wild times. Who would steal Lady Gaga's dogs? What the heck? Broader market will be fine as long as the Fed keeps pumping like brr. Check out AMC Tendy's tweet. AMC tweeted? Confirm? What is going on? 4, 3. What is this 4, 3 going on, guys? Oh, it's 4, 3. 3 in 5 days. Okay, now we figured it out. 3 times every 5 days. Thank you, guys. Dead Snake also says you need 25K in your account to get past the 5 trades per 5 business days. And WeBull makes it pretty easy, so it will make it clear how many trades you actually have. Bro, did you see AMC go up to 9? No, did I miss it? When did it go up to 9? AMC didn't go up to 9. How dare you make me look? If you get multiple warnings, they will ban you. Yep, that's the case there. YouTube is down due to illegal acts from the punks up top. YouTube, like the whole platform. How are you guys watching me then? Read the post on RGME on the ETF shorts. Yeah, okay. I've read that a couple times, but let's read it again. Oh wait, this is not it. Okay, here we go. Found the reason for the dip. They are shorting multiple ETFs with massive amounts of shares. Let's see if this got updated. Let's see. No updates. Okay, so if you guys wanted to get the reason of why the GME has dipped today, it's because so many different ETFs are being shorted that contain GME. In fact, if you wanted to see exactly how much, the biggest one's right here, 450,000 in XRT, right? We covered this before. 350,000 here in IJR. We got just a mess over here, 20,000 in VIOV, 4,500 in RWJ. This is all information that you can publicly access over here, XRT right here. And you can literally just go ahead and go down the line and see how much there is. Now the main point is also looking at CBOE, a volatility index. So at that point, we saw 16% volatility here. What's going on in the chat right now? I cannot view my profile or any channel directly. I need to search stream name. Uh-oh, YouTube is down? Oh. Resort Dog says we are participating in history. This is true. Thank you for the super. Are you covering AMC earnings report today? I am likely going to just give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, but I have some actual work to do, so I will have to unfortunately start to dip in about 20 minutes. So I'll be here for 20 more minutes. But yes, this is the reason why the dip is happening. Institutions were moving so much volume around, it essentially added up to, we are in the midst of too many people with too many thumbs in the pie, and if you expected them to just lose it without actually a fight, you would be dead wrong. We're looking at dogs though. Look at that dog. This is Kira the Kanuku. Let's go see 20 hours ago. Sorry for those of you that I have not shown your dogs yet, but this is from Winter Child 21 with no E. This is a picture of the foster dog Roxy. There you go. Oh, Roxy. Winter Child, thank you for sending over your dog. James says by actual work he means buying and holding GME. Yeah, it's heavy. These hands are heavy. They are actual diamonds. Rough. Ben says YouTube is down. Can you show your Dong and OnlyFans account now? Okay, I finally can. I'm really glad this is my opportunity too. MK the third. I'm gonna put you on timeout. Don't spam. Let's see. Look at the candles for AMC. AMC doesn't seem to be moving. I did actually see AMC on my Robinhood main page feed up to 10, but then I clicked it and it actually went to 8. Oh, Robinhood fools us again. Why? If you haven't yet kicked Robinhood to the curb, make sure to replace it with WeBull right away, because if you've seen the compilation of the Robinhood CEO answering questions on my channel, it's a no-brainer, right? I can't give financial advice, but I can give you a BS rating, and the Robinhood CEO currently is 100% BS. So that is the crux of it. People are asking about AMC tweet. Okay, fine. Let me look at the AMC tweet. AMC theaters. AMC tweets like every. Oh, is this the tweet that you're? Is this it? Tendies, satisfy your craving with our savory chicken, crispy chicken tenders. Order now on AMC #AMC Theaters app, and we will have your order ready when you arrive. That's amazing. Okay, that is actually a good tweet. All right, so AMC is in on the joke. Tendies to the moon. Let's get going. Why did GME dip? Well, if you go back a little bit, I explained how the shorting of GME and shorting of ETFs played a role into it. But as of right now, the full story will probably take a little bit of time to actually tell. Let's see. Opzar, go ahead and check out that video of him not being able to answer a question, a yes or no question. Let's see. Thank you for the super. Is the hedge fund shorting via ETF, and why? Well, it's easier to hide the amount of shorts that you have yet to cover through ETFs, right? So this is just kind of like putting a tarp over your dirty business, essentially. That's a fair analogy, in my opinion. How will be a GME tomorrow? I'm going to have to put you on timeout, Hemanth, because do not spam the chat. In my opinion, GME is going to continue struggling at this $100 mark long into after hours and probably into the pre-market as well. When the FINRA report came out that was positive about GME circumstances, that's why the pre-market was feeling pretty darn positive. And now that it seems like there has been an unidentified body or identified like trend that is actually punctured into GME, we're going to have to do a little bit more Sherlock aping in order to actually get to the bottom of this before tomorrow's market open. Sam Moore says, do you think a squeeze on AMC will happen or not? My opinion, and not my financial advice, is that AMC has less likely of a chance to squeeze than GME. However, it is a good value stock, and it is still shorted. It's as of the FINRA report, it is still shorted. It has a short interest rate of 16.9%. As funny as 69 is, that is a big high number, right? So, as of now, it still is in play to be able to be squoze. However, one of the things that we have questioned whether or not a gamma squeeze can happen, which is more in tune with call options instead of shorts, that is harder to fully grasp and put your head around. Thank you for the super, says awesome Austin. Doesn't it take a few days to transfer to WeBull? What if I miss my tendies? This is true. So I would say put it on your calendar to transfer to WeBull. But in this volatile time, we are more than likely going to see some huge plays in the next few days. That said, if you did want to start the transfer and then you wanted to buy and hold in WeBull and use a different way of funding, that could work as well. Not financial advice, but that's just another option you guys could do. 69 chortle snort, says Resort Dog. We were looking at the AMC crispy chicken tenders tweet from 2 hours ago. Good tweet. It seems like they're in on the joke now. 20 hours ago, someone sent me a dog Esmeralda, the min pin that ran the house. This is from Ado Spina. Look at Esmeralda, just chilling in bed, no cares in the world. You can be like her. Come on, guys. Relax. All right. Blesne, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna hide you. Oh no, wait. I don't want to hide the wrong person. You're hidden. Goodbye. Okay. Hidden. There you go. There's disappeared. If you spam, I told you not to. Those of you that are still chilling with us, we are looking at pictures of the community's dogs. We are staring deeply into GameStop's beautiful, luscious eyes. It is still at $109, hovering around the life and death of the price that it closed at when markets closed. People are saying, look at MarketWatch, they removed AMC. Uh-oh. Spooky. Putting hits out on spammers. I like that. That's nice. Tit Niller says, I'm hidden. No, I can see you. Do you want to be hidden? Don't spam. I'm watching you. Ellis, thank you for the super. Came across your channel today. How long you intend to stream to? Yesterday I streamed all the way until the FINRA report came out. Today I do have to get out of here in about, let's say 15 minutes. Let's say at 2:45 I have to jump the ship. But you guys will see me bright and early tomorrow for the market open, where we are going to talk even in more depth about the specific research that you have to keep your eyes on in order to get all of the data into your mind about GME. Hold on, someone's saying kick me out. Why do you want to be kicked out? Yeah, okay. You're kicked out now. Got what you deserved. How are you feeling going in tomorrow, good sir? I'm always pumped. I'm always feeling good. right? The positive energy that you guys give me is all it takes for me to wake up happy every morning. So I love this community. I can't say how much I love it when you guys join for these live streams. So if you guys don't want to miss a single one, make sure that you have your bell turned on, your subscriptions are subscribed with that button right below. And if you are feeling generous, go ahead and join the other members of this group, this lovely group. It starts at lower than the average cost of a super chat, and it just supports the stream. It means a lot to me. John Conrad says it's getting harder to type with my hands hardening into diamonds. Very true. Can you explain to a noob why halts happen? Yeah, we had NPR pulled up earlier, but it just prevents the market from crashing or going too far in one direction. This is automatic. It's emotionless. It's a robot finding a jump of higher than blank percent and then halting it for a few minutes. And if it finds a jump of a percent that's way too high, it halts it for the entire day. And that's just what halts are. Great question. What program am I using? This program is a WeBull, and if you wanted to get this as into your roster of technical tools, then go ahead and download it with the pinned link in the live chat or with the link in the description. It's called 2 free stocks on WeBull. Thank you for the super, Jay Osborne. Let's get Meatball another treat here. Meatball's just chilling on the ground. I think it's cooler on the ground, which is why he likes it. There you go. Timmy says, without Andrew, there will be a lot of people jumping off the building bridge with this market. I hope you mean like metaphorically. Definitely don't take any risky actions. People love you. We all love you here. Relax. Breathe it in. You are safe here. Oh, man. YouTube is down. Can you see that YouTube is down? Okay, how about this? I will find out if YouTube is down for you. I'm gonna stop looking at this dog real quick. I'm gonna refresh YouTube. Seems to be up. Matters. If you are joining from another stream, go ahead and shout out the stream that you're coming from. I do appreciate the YouTubers spreading the good word all around and basking in the people who are interested in this concept. Thank you, Jay Osborne, for another super. I appreciate that. Sumit Galchan, what happened today for GME and AMC? Thought we already took off for the moon. It's easy to see that miscalculations and misfirings could happen. As of right now, ETFs and other shorts were doing its thing. Someone just sent me a cute video of a dog. Thank you so much. Let's see. Someone asked me yesterday, hey, I'm fairly new to investing. Do you think I should buy GameStop tomorrow? I have the assets and I'm willing to assume a risk as long as it's not a very stupid decision. Also, I enjoyed the live stream today. Great. I cannot answer questions about financial decisions, obviously, for obvious reasons. But there you go. Oh, cool. Hold on. Hate Insta. Want to fund simulcast live stream with yourself, trades, Max Maher, and Matt Coors for the next 48 hours, gifting you all $5K to invest in GME. Okay, sure. This sounds really cool. Sorry I didn't respond earlier. Want to chat one-on-one? Someone's saying that we should get a bunch of finance YouTubers together, people who have been talking about the stonk, and I think that if that's not the coolest thing that I've heard in a while, I don't know what is. Let's chat one-on-one. Looking for more dogs, though. That's what I'm actually here for. We got a dog. We got a person with a little tiny bottle of champagne. Thanks for being an excellent guide at the rocket blast off ramp to the moon. Small bottle since few shares. Very cute. I love that. Thank you for sending me your small bottle of champagne. We got Penny and Bonnie from C Baker 52, and that's the dog that we're going to honor here right now. Whoop! Why do I always get to the wrong page? All right, and this was what are their names? Penny and Bonnie. So cute. Dongs. Okay, someone's spamming the chat. Too many chimps want to be gorillas in the game. Okay, stop you're on timeout. Stop that. Hey, what you doing? How low can you go, GME? Joanne says, I was super up when I woke up this morning, and now I'm super down, but these hands are made for holding. That's the right attitude. I was super up, and then I was super down, and that's life right there. Let's see. I have a lot of money in AITX. Wouldn't mind your opinion on how the data looks, Data Man. I am Data Man's. Thank you, Hui, but today I am not taking ticker requests. I will be doing it soon. Probably, if not the next live stream, the one after that. Tad Hawley says, need your number crunching skill. Check out a theory I sent you on Instagram if you get a chance. Sure. Watching GME fall with extreme side effects of moaning when you fart. What does that mean? Meatball didn't even like... Meatball heard that and just decided to bounce. Andrew, as a financial analyst, what do you think of today's volume on GME versus January 28th? I don't think I said I'm a financial analyst. I'm a financial YouTuber and a data scientist. As of right now, GameStop had a ridiculous amount of volume today. It was even in pre-market, it was equal to the amount of volume just from a couple of days ago. So as it turns out, the paper handlers that we despise so much, and we just kidding, we love them, we love everybody. The paper handlers probably didn't even have that big of a play in this because of just how little effect they had with their volume. Institutions are really the ones with the big play here. Neko, will I stream tomorrow? Of course I will stream tomorrow. And Derek Lewis says, have you thought about putting together a data analysis 101 series now that your channel has blown up? Yes, I would love to do a data analysis 101. That sounds like the best plan out there. Let's see. Jake the Snake. That's a good name. I like that. Rob says, I was going to buy back in January, but it was going to drop to 500, but life happened. Wish I did, though. Would have never sold, lol. That's fair. How are you staying so cool with all this volatility, says Roberto Gama. Any advice for keeping your cool over the weekend? Yeah. Yoga with dogs, also known as Doga, right? Watch some Andrew Mo Money videos that I'm going to have to put out over the weekend. I'm going to put out some videos about the airline stocks that are moving up and down. I'm going to put out some videos about another AMC and GME breakdown. And most likely, I'm going to put out a video starting off that data the stock vocabulary 101 series that I want to get started. Yeah, I like that you guys are asking me about how to relax, because I find myself a pretty smooth person, pretty relaxed person most of the time. But when I see the attendees up in the air and about to double down, I can't help but get a little excited. Okay. Amy Cunningham, AMC will recover with theaters opening. Even if a squeeze does not happen, it will eventually be a $20 stock. Just need to change the short term to be a long term and use the dip to average down. Yeah, I agree. James is asking me what do I think about AMC. I agree. My opinion on AMC is that even if it doesn't squeeze, it's just going to be a good stock overall, right? Because it's the same as these other comeback stocks. But the one thing that AMC does have going for it is that a lot of people have, like retail investors, have long positions in AMC, other than the airlines and the other stocks that don't really have as much of a vested interest. So that's why I would say, in terms of AMC's position in the long term, it's probably a pretty good play if you want to hold for a while. Roberto Gama says, thank you, sir. Looking forward to the content. Looking forward to you showing up to more live streams. And if you didn't want to miss a single live stream, hey, I really have made it pretty darn clear that I want you to hit that subscribe button. But we are on the path to 20,000. The reason why I have to say it so often is because people come into the live stream, they come out, and I'm just the person talking to himself in a room right now with a dog that usually is here. But right now he's chilling by the patio door. I would really appreciate you guys smashing that subscribe button and that like button so that we can see more apes on the stream soon. Any advice on how to prevent FOMO? Oh wait, buy more GME and dab. I'm not gonna dab, Daniel, but Daniel makes a good point. How do you avoid FOMO? Well, in order to minimize regret, have a plan of exactly what price you think would make you happy, right? Forget about valuing the price at what it actually is worth. When you feel you have done the most technical analysis you possibly can, the next step is to think about what price would you be happy with. When you hit that price, decide to jettison part of your position, sell a piece of it so that you don't feel the weight of missing out when you actually end up having the price too high or too low. That said, you can do the exact same thing the opposite way too. Slowly buy into a stock as it rises, right? That way, you're essentially doing the opposite of jettisoning your stock as it rises. Slowly buying into a stock as it falls is a great way to do the opposite of slowly selling your position as it rises. That way you won't be entirely FOMO'd out and frozen with fear as you see either Bitcoin or GameStop moving to the moon and you're not on the boat. If you are curious about how to buy Bitcoin, what's the best way to buy Bitcoin? I had signed up for a BlockFi account myself in the live stream a couple days ago. It was really darn easy. It took 3 minutes to get verified, and it got me buying Bitcoin right away. If you think that Bitcoin is a lifetime hold, which it certainly is, go ahead and grab the BlockFi link down below. I think that each of you could appreciate the idea of getting 8.6% interest on your investments, even if you just want to keep it in stablecoin for now. I think that BlockFi is a great, scrappy, young company to do exactly that. And of course, the technical app that I'm using is WeBull. Forget Robinhood. That company is not really going to be for you the customer, because you are more the product than the customer. And if it takes a congressperson to say that, you know it is true. So there you go. So we are nearing the end of this live stream. That's why I'm putting out all of the thoughts. There are 3 more thoughts that I want you to part with. One, if you guys want to be able to tell me exactly what to do and continue watching another video, I would appreciate jumping on to the live stream from this morning if you missed it, jumping on a couple of the other videos on this channel, playing a playlist. That really does help. When you watch a playlist all the way through, that helps immensely. So go ahead and go to my channel, go to the playlist section, and then click on one of those, watch it all the way through. A couple of the data science ones are very exciting for me, at least when I was producing videos. I still produce videos by myself, editing of one with a help from my best friend Hector, who helps me clean up videos beforehand. But nowadays with live streaming, editing is less of an issue. I just have to make sure that OBS works out. If you have any suggestions, critical, constructive criticism is something that I'm always looking for. So I want to hear you guys tell me what you guys are looking for. Finally, the last thing that I want to say is that I hope you guys have an awesome day. Right? I've told you guys to subscribe. I told you guys to smash the like button. I told you guys to click the links down below to get a couple of the books that I care about, either in real copy in Amazon or to get it on Audible for entirely free. But all I want to say is I hope you have a nice day. Make sure to understand that the markets are volatile, but your hearts don't have to be. Right? If this is making you really stressed out, step away from the computer and breathe. And if you guys want to chill with the coolest dog and one of the chillest data scientists out here on YouTube, I will see you guys very, very soon. For now, but not for forever, hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.